Oh, you're from Fontaine. Not this one either. Hey, what are you doing? I'm trying to find my way back. I only remember that I need to find an Animo Archon statue. I don't remember anything else. Your way back? It's a vague sense of homesickness, but I can't remember anything at all. When I woke up, the only thing I had was a note in my hand that said, you are... Moke? Meki? So I suppose my name is Melky. I should be going now. Goodbye. What a strange person, but he doesn't seem like a bad guy. Oh! 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 That... Oh, that was cool. I had a strange vision. A strange vision? Could it be because that person touched the statue just now? Why? Oh, is this against the, Oh. Oh. Well, I guess we're doing the world quest even though I don't want to. It's kind of like every single turn you make inside the area just starts it. Dude. What's that? Sunsetia? No, that just appeared. Wait. Huh? I didn't even see anything drop that. It just appeared. Another Sunsetia. Oh. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Wait. Stuff is just being knocked over. I don't even think it's the Weasel Thief. I think stuff is just getting knocked over here. The dog is clearly seeing something. Interesting. What's going on here? What's going on? Oh. Oh. Investigate. Oh. It was a lizard. Whoa, this is weird, but like super paranormal, and I dig it. Who are you? Whoa. Who are you? You don't look like you're here just to chat. Oh. Oh. Okay, so clearly there's something going on there. I swear on my paycheck and the responsibilities that come with it. Weren't you bemoaning how little you make as a doorman? I'm not just any doorman. I oversee demolition work and cultural heritage preservation. Though, yeah, the pay is pretty bad. Well then, I swear on my reputation at the tavern. A most serious oath for us Mondstadters. I should really investigate this myself, but I still have to meet up with the Knight's Expedition, who are returning to Dorman Port. Sorry about this trend, but could you check out the sanatorium for me? Kind of sort of scary stories like this usually mean something bigger's at play. Then what about super scary stories? The truth behind those is usually basic scientific facts about superstition can be harmful. It's fine. I know my way around a fight either way. True. We've run into ghosts before too. Most of them were actually pretty easy to talk to. So there really are ghosts in this world. No, no. It's all just strange elemental powers and scientific phenomena at work. In that case, I won't go today. I'll just stay in Dorman Port and have some drinks. Probably the best course of action. A long day in the mountains prologue. Magic Mountain. And let's go ahead and start this world quest. Now, I will be voicing most of it. Because it's a world quest, there's no actual voice acting in it. So, if you're expecting voice acting, you're going to be sorely disappointed here. But let's go ahead and switch this over. There we go. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and start the Space of Time world quest. I will tell you right now, I love these things. They're so much fun to use. I will say one thing that I don't like is fighting these things. Knock this out. I don't know why I decided to pick a fight with it, but I did. I am expecting this quest to be very lore heavy. Like, very, very lore heavy. So we shall see what ends up happening here. All right, go up here. I'm gonna guess this is the sanatorium. Old man said it happened at night. Let's wait until nightfall. I didn't get to read that. But it already seems like the time is changing. Alright, let's see what happens here. I'm gonna change that a little bit. There we go.
My hair and feathers are gonna get soaked.
Go to the cemetery. Alrighty. But why are we going to the cemetery? And this isn't really a cemetery. Although I guess it kind of is in some ways. Oh, right. The cemetery. That's where we saw... Okay. It's as we thought. There's nothing in the graveyard. Old man must have made a mistake. Still, look at the portrait on this grave. This girl was so young. There's a sad story behind this one for sure. So a lot of people are thinking that this is connected to Easteroth, which it kind of makes sense in this way that when you look at how Easteroth looks and how this NPC looks, they look very similar. So people are thinking it's almost like an avatar of her. Are you friends with my sister too? Eek! You look exactly the same. Sister? Ah, so you gotta be the younger sister of the person buried here, right? Well, are you also her friends? I don't think we count. You scared the old man at the gate last night, so the knights sent us to investigate. I see. Well, I'm just here to look for her. I didn't expect that rumor to be true. A rumor? That those who go to the sanatorium will stay there, or something similar. In her letters, my sister said the sanatorium was about to close and that she was going somewhere far away. Maybe she went traveling around the world or something? No, wait, her gravestone is right here, sorry. It's alright. Before I came, I thought the same way you did. It took me some time to prepare myself before I could come here for answers. I might have arrived a bit too late last night and ended up frightening the old man. So how are you connected to this is the question. Please help me pass along my apology. I'm sorry for causing all this trouble. It's okay. Paimon totally gets you. Just gotta explain it to everyone. You'll be fine. I am not doing the voice. I know a lot of people would be like, do the voice of Paimon. And it's like, my voice cannot go that high. It was a little late last night. I'd planned to ask the old man about the situation, but he fled without even looking back. For now, I want to look for traces of how she lived her life. Perhaps that would lead us to some clues on why she would... You know what? Let's help you. It's getting late, and sooner we finish, the sooner we can head down the mountain. Kenzil 9700, welcome. By the way, what's your name? Like she doesn't want to tell us her name? What is it? Is it an embarrassing name or something? In that case, Paimon can give you a nickname. How's that sound? No, it's just I had planned to, well, I came to say goodbye. Zeitlind. My name is Zeitlind. Or Zeitlind. Alright then, let's help Zeitlind look around together, shall we, Tren? Don't know who that is, sorry. Look for traces left by Zeitlind's older sister. Okay. Traces. Let's see here. I don't think a mushroom would count. I'm not seeing any traces, though. Ooh, wait. Maybe it's where she's located. Maybe that's why. The cursed mountain where none who ever enter ever return. What exactly are you looking for? Maybe a note, a scrap of paper, or perhaps just traces of life that once existed here. With the demolition already this far along, there may not be much left to find. Still, I have to try. Okay. Oh, here we go. Here's a trace. There's so much dust on the bed. It must have been meant for sanatorium patients back in the day. Yeah. Interesting. Okay. Oh. Why the fuck are you watching my stream? That is really weird, considering you literally, any chance you get, bring up how Genshin is dumb. A stack of paper, first sheet, written in bold, sweeping strokes to... I don't even know how to pronounce that name. One of my family members came to apologize. In theory, I really should have held my ground, but guess what? He showed up with my newborn grandson, so I'm leaving the sanatorium. The burial plot and headstone I bought, they're yours now. No, you can't refuse. I've already settled everything with the lector here. Wait. Whoa. Like Abyss lectors? So, wait. So that means that Abyss lectors who are corrupted by the Abyss were originally sanatorium, like, caretakers or something? That's crazy. Also, question, Arc Raiders live collaboration sometime? I've never played Arc Raiders, so I don't even know what that game is about. But yeah, maybe sometime. I mean, this month is not really that busy in terms of stream for me, so it definitely wouldn't be out of the question. Oh, I don't have it. I literally do not have it at all. Every inch of that plot is yours. Good thing the headstone hasn't been engraved yet. It's a deluxe model, mind you. You should find a photo of yourself looking particularly dashing and put that on there. 100 years from now, let's find each other again in the wandering winds of Mondstadt. Actually, never mind all that. I'm getting out of here and you're bound to recover soon enough. I'll see you at the tavern down the mountain then. Wait, Bauer 6 feet tall and 68 years young. I don't think it's talking about Venti. No, Bauer is what they call Raiden. No, wait, no. It's one of the shades. Second sheet, written in a different hand. My fellow patients at the sanatorium. Let us all congratulate old Bauer on finally making peace with his family. The old man went to great lengths to prove that he was done with them. He even dropped a fortune on a burial plot right here in the sanatorium. Now, maybe there was a genuine shred of resolve behind that decision. Personally, though, I'm chalking it up to a moment of madness, a cocktail of heat of the moment brain fog, dementia, and a sprinkle of old age paranoia. Jeez. Okay. And I don't mean to make light of dementia. It is a heavy burden that many of our fellow residents carry, a serious condition that deserves our attention and care. Do take good care of your elders and your families. Now that he's made peace with his kin, he's gone and signed the grave over to me. But I don't want it. It's morbid as hell. I doubt any of you want it either. A grave is a pretty cursed gift to be lugging around. Since my lungs should be fully treated soon, I'll be heading down the mountain any day now. I'm officially releasing my claim on that plot and headstone. First come, first served. No, that came out wrong. If anyone happens to need it, no, that's even worse. You get the point. To my companions in recovery, come find me for a drink when you're well again. Kosh, who's changing careers and never stepping foot in the mines again once he's out of here. Third sheet, written in yet another hand, to my fellow patients at the sanatorium. Tombstone carving has been my family's trade for generations. Whether it's Liyue style, Mondstadt style, or Inazuma's Sotoba, I can carve and inscribe them all. We're officially recognized by both the Wansheng Funeral Parlor in Liyue and the Church of Favonius. I'm available for inscriptions, though only until I'm cured and get out of there. Free of charge. Totengrabov, who does not know the Gravedigger song, ask me one more time and I'll carve a curse on your tablet. Damn. Wow. Okay. What are... I really just bought Pokemon Trip. Check out. Huh? Alright, let's talk to Zeitlind. Or Zeitlind. Are you trying to plug your channel in my chat? Not cool. No, I think something feels off. Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa. That was not right a minute ago. Huh, this place looks a little different, kind of different from before. What happened here? Whoa! Hello. I am Nihilita, Watcher of Nothingness, the Open-Eyed. Noble traveler from distant realms, returning from the stars, greetings, I bid you welcome. Returnee from the sea of stars, okay. It knows you, but I don't know it. As it should be, we dwell within the watchtowers of the world. We were never meant to meet, even across countless ages. What? Wait. That's... Okay. Yet I have now fallen into the mortal realm for one purpose alone. I beg that you ascend to the high heavens and free the Ionas of the past from their inverted fates. What? Please, touch the Animo Archon statue over there as a gateway that leads unto the heavens. Yo! Okay. Wait, can't you see that there's an ordinary person here? Are you sure Zeitlind is supposed to hear these things? At least let us take her back first. No response. That means inconceivable. You really came. Bye-bye, Zeitlind. Okay. Please remain calm. I am merely placed her under my protection so that she shall not suffer any apathic afflictions after ascending. What? So you mean we're bringing Zeitlind with us? She has her own journey to embark on. When you reach the temple above the sky, she will be restored. Hey, hold on. We never agreed to go to some strange place like that. Let Zeitlind out first. This is not some strange place. It is a seat of governess above the skies. It is Segment Domain Tau, or perhaps let us use its lost name. The Temple of Space. The Temple of Space? And what it just did earlier. That is correct. It belongs to the god who once appeared before you, my creator. Within the temple, you should find your answers. So god they're talking about is Asmodee, because this is the creation of Asmodee. Please take this with you. It will aid you in my stead. But why do I feel like you're the final boss, though? Why are you helping us? It's kind of cute. Could you explain what it actually is? A watcher does not explain. A watcher observes in silence. Well, fuck you too, dude. Jeez. Once safety may be guaranteed, it will restore Zeitlind. Don't just assume that we're going. You're just looking to dump responsibility for this onto someone else, aren't you? Noble Outlander, are you willing to go? There it is again, talking to yourself and dodging the question. You haven't been making any sense for a while now, you know. Tren, do you know what it's trying to say? The Temple of Space. I will go. Eh? It's like, that really surprises Paimon at this point. Okay, sure, if that's what you want, then Paimon will go with you. Huh? Where'd it go? If my earlier discourtesy has stirred anger within you, come at me with blade in hand. I will await you in the mortal world. Okay. Oh, so now we're just the traveler. Cool. I honestly thought there was going to be a boss fight there. I honestly thought that there was going to be a boss fight there. Alright, what's going to happen when we hit this Animo statue? Whoa. See, why can't the Animo statues in Mondstadt be like this? Dude, that is really cool. Whoa. Mysterious portal. Enter. Enter it. Whoa. I didn't think we were going to get this, like, right off the bat. Oh my god, it's the Frost Moon. This is cool. Oh. Oh my god, it's so pretty! Holy shit! It's the fucking loading screen! Oh my god! Oh! That's so cool! That is so cool! Dude! Zeitlind, are you alright? I'm fine. My sense of time's a bit off, though. Like a very long while has passed, and yet also an instant. That sounds like a familiar feeling. You felt this way before? You must have been through plenty of misfortune, too. How long has it been for you, then? About 500 years. What? Has so much time passed already? Oh no, she's talking about the time weirdness stuff that happened to her. That said, Paimon's not sure if 500 years is that accurate at this point either. Dude, this place looks so cool. As for this time, it's only been about 10 minutes or so. Huh? So that's how long it's been. You never asked us for our names. Ah, yes. When I tried to call for help just now, I realized I didn't even know what to call you. Sorry, at first I was planning to... Never mind. Dude. I already know that you're Tren. What about your pet? No, actually, God. I think a lot of other people have called Paimon a pet. Hey, Paimon's not a pet. Paimon's Tren's best guide and companion. Yes, Paimon's not a pet. If you're gonna make another corny joke, you can stuff it. Oh, I'm sorry, Paimon. Well then. Hello, Paimon. Hello, Tren. Well then, make sure you get back down safely, but for now, we don't have any leads as to how. So let's keep moving forward. We need to find someone and ask them what's going on. Alrighty. Dude, are you kidding me? This is the loading screen. Well, kinda. Temple of Space is a little bit different because in the loading screen, it's actually showing Celestia. But it looks almost identical to the Celestia loading screen. This looks so cool. Valhalla vibes, anyone? Oh, yeah, for sure. Oh my god, dude. This looks so good. It's the door! Oh my god! It's the actual door from the loading screen. Oh my god. This is cool. I'm kind of paying attention to the story while also looking over at chat, so that's kind of why. Please tell me I can take a picture. Please tell me I can take a picture. Oh my god, it literally appears right as I open. That's too cool. That is way too cool. Okay. I'm gonna guess this shuts right behind. No, it stays open. Okay. Oh, you know what this kind of looks like? This looks very similar to Conria. Dude. This is cool. Oh, they're kind of like chess pieces. All right. Spatial dragging. In areas within the Temple of Space, after selecting an object within the temple, you can hold and drag your skill. To drag that object along a space-like vector, after dragging for a certain distance, maintain that distance for a while, unlike the space-like vector is fully charged. Or a while until this... Release the skill button at this moment, trigger spatial folding, and change the state of various objects. You can control various objects in areas within the Temple of Space. Some of these objects cannot be affected during co-op mode. Okay. Seize certain objects within the temple of space to produce a variety of incredible effects at corresponding moments. Okay. So this must be... Oh! That is really cool.
Exploration and trials. Adventuring is right up my alley.
Alrighty. That is actually really cool. Ooh, I see a chest. I see a chest.
Something to add to my collection.
Alright, so which way do we go now? Alrighty. Dude, this place is so cool. Oh! Oh my god. That's like a gigantic version of the harp. Holy shit. Oh my goodness. Alright, so if we move this that way, I guess that's where we need to move it. Yeah, okay. And then this goes there. Oh my god, it's like Sumeru. Or not Sumeru, Fontaine. Okay, so Fontemer Aberrant Armored Crab. When the Apostle of the Golden City still walked among us, I once saw creatures like this in the southern territories. The Great Mother who granted us life, I would dare not speak her sacred name. What might she think, knowing one of her creations has been confined here? Though perhaps the thought is futile, in the end, what place is this world is not a cage. Okay, so this must have to go this way. Ah!
Something to add to my collection.
Dude, this is incredible. Okay, so that goes that way. This goes that way, I think. Whoa! Oh my goodness! Dude, this place is amazing. Genshin has really been cooking up some stuff here. Oh, that's so cool! Fantastic elemental cubes. Ooh, that's gonna be really cool. Okay, yeah, that gave me a chest. I kind of had a feeling it would.
The rewards of an adventure worth remembering.
So, this is 100% from that, like, area in Sumeru. The desert. This has gotta be Fontaine. It's like every single area here has its, like, own sort of purpose. Natlin, I would guess with that. Fontaine. And then, Nodcry. Yeah, I think so, anyway.
Hey, not a bad haul.
Dude. This place is awesome. This place is actually really cool. All right. I cannot actually get over how freaking cool this place is.
Instead of confining themselves to the
And
heavens,
it seems
God should
like
broaden their horizons
whoever
in the world below.
whoever the sort of creator is, whoever the sort of creator of this area is, it seems like as though, like they said in the live stream, they're taking from different areas of the world. So, like, there's stuff from Fontaine, Sumeru, Inazuma, just a bunch of random stuff here. I am curious in terms of here. Ooh! Ooh! What's this? What's this? Oh, memory factor. Okay. So this is some dude. Huh? Humans. I thought the uplifting has already ended. More cases like Hilda's then. Who's Hilda? No, wait, perhaps you are simply unlucky. Newcomers who have only recently passed the trial of apathic interval. Okay, so this is connected to that area, that dark area that we saw in the live stream. Greetings, newcomers. My name is Astoria. Like, it's... Wait, so... Wait, Astoria. Is this maybe a piece of Istaroth or something? I hail from the age when the Dark Dragon King rent the sky open, and you are... So, Dragon King, that is Nibelung. So, he is from the age that Nibelung was. Nibelung, we know, was around the same time period that the Three Moon Sisters were. So... that actually makes a lot of sense here. What sort of age is that? Anyway, call me Tren. Paimon's Paimon. Zeitlind. So you're Zeitlind. And just Dex. I love that snapping motion. That's really cool. Ah, Dexter, you are here as well. Now I understand. You must be people of the present age in which you have come to reinforce us. That was quick. Also, Dex's real name is Dexter, huh? Is it your friend? No, we call it Dex too, but it's just sent me a secret signal. As such, I introduced it using the more official, more impressive sounding name. Hey, Tren, Paimon wants a formal name and secret code too. But now is not the time for such talk. Since Nihilita has sent you up here, that means it is finally our time to strike back. Wait a minute, we're still confused. How confused? More confused than I was the first time I looked upon Ester's paintings? Ester's? Okay. Does the name ring a bell? He's from a very long time ago, though. Surely not someone you know. Nope. No. You know what? Who knows? Maybe he really was famous. Actually, that pisses me off. Why didn't I make my mark in history? You know what? Let's just call him Malky from now on. Oh! Wait! Wait. That was the guy. That was the guy that we met before we came over here. Oh, okay. All right. Malky, Paimon feels like she might have heard that before. Yeah. No. This isn't the time for that either. Let me ask you. Do any of you have combat strength on par with the junior Remurian Centurion of higher? Yo! So we got Remuria lore here as well, which that's kind of cool. Don't worry, Tren can beat people up just fine. Paimon! Why out of all things you could have said, You made that sound like I'm a bully. Like, seriously? Come on, then. Let's head out and show them what pancreation or maybe Machara means to you. Zeitlind? Zeitlind did not speak during that, so... Okay. Go to the center of the pillar of hollow space. Dude, the opening mechanisms in this area are so cool. Whoa! Oh, shit just got really fucking dark. Shit just got really, really fucking dark. All right. So this must go that way. Ah, okay. All right, so slide that up. Whoa. Okay, in the live stream, this looked really cool. In this, it is way more impressive. Oh my goodness. Look, that is the center of the pillar of hollow space. Now then, let us set our course for the heart of the world, a realm unreserved for the old or the young, rulers or fools. Dude! Holy shit! Oh my god, that looks incredible. Ah, yes, come. It's team huddle time. We've a strategy meeting to hold. Does the team include me? Oh, Paimon forgot. Astoria, do you know how to send someone back down to the ground? I do. Then can you tell us how Zeitlind sends Zeitlind back? She's just an ordinary person. I don't think she is. I think she is more to this than we realize. In the past, that would have been nearly impossible, but the temple laws and order draw close unto collapse, making it now a trivial matter. You simply need to do me a small favor. Alright, but it better be small. Oh, it's simple. Smash a few crappy guards, rescue an old friend, and escort us back to the center of the Pillar Hall. That doesn't sound too bad. And do you know what kind of god rules this place? Tren is looking for her. This was once the sacred hall of the goddess space, but now she is nowhere to be found. After the mistress vanished, one of the two stewards fell from grace and departed. The one who remained, Nihilita, grew increasingly severe with us. He did not descend into the moral world, but has descended into madness. Nihilita? Does that mean the one who fell from grace is that self-absorbed Nihilita guy? Correct. The watcher who introduced Dex to you is the one who departed. Nihilita of nothingness. Ha! So it really was that big-winged guy who talks to himself, doesn't care what people say, and changes the subject whenever you ask him uncomfortable questions. Huh? Does he really talk that much? No matter. The two of them were once divine familiars who watched over the world from the Pillar Hall of Space. So, two things here. I'm gonna guess the one that is currently still here is the one who did not fall, and the one who is the one that has left is the one that's now the boss fight down on the normal mortal realm, I guess. The Temple of Space selects people and objects from a specific historical age or now a vanished civilization, using them as small as possible segments. Once elevated, the Chosen are preserved here as living memories forever. That doesn't sound like a very happy fate. I suspect it was not originally designed as an eternal paradise or some heaven in the sky. So more like a prison? Still, the God of Space's sisters would occasionally bring things of interest into the temple and grant small pardons for acts of change. Oh, Paimon gets it. This place was a spotless but dull bookshelf that the sisters then covered in stickers and stuffed with light novels. Yeah, in Paimon terms, basically. Then Malanta, driven by longing for its creator, reversed all of the rules to their original form. He began purging everything that had changed, punishing anyone who broke from the president. I gathered the courage to leave the relative safety of the temple's center, hoping I might be able to save an old friend. But my lack of pancreation training caught up with me, and I ended up getting chased by the guards and hiding in that spot earlier. Alright, so that's the introduction. What's our plan? We fight our way through and save anyone we know. You mean anyone you know, not people we know. Fine, looks like Malanta's the highest up the ladder we can reach for now. Hopefully we get some answers from him. Hopefully. I'm going to take a assumption and guess that my last royal seal is located within this place. Ooh, more chests. Okay. How on earth do we get down there? Okay, I guess we just do that.
Light up the blazing sun.
Knock him out.
Let's run. Bullseye.
Dude, these things are easy to take out when you know how to take them out.
Locked on.
Nice.
War makes a lot of problems go away. So you can never have too much more, huh?
Dude, this place is so cool. It is so, so cool. Well, well, well. If it isn't our greatest master of anti-self-termination, Josephus. So why are you here, cursing all who live? Cut it out. Nobody dies in the Temple of Space. How strange. Did you try testing that rule, Sir Anti-Self-Termination? Damn, they got some feud going on here. Like, serious feud. Keep talking, a new batch of guards will be on its way. Alright, special times call for special treatment. I won't make fun of you. Tren, Zeitlind, this is Josephus. He's a friend of mine. No need to be so sentimental. Everyone here is everyone else's friend. If you can't come to love or to be loved by everyone over such long periods of time, you drown the world in sorrow. Come, let us set our course for the heart of the world, a realm not reserved for the old or the dead, for the rich or poor. I've quoted that poem before. So we rescued somebody. All right, cool. Oh, I see what we have to do here. I completely understand what we have to do here. This is going to be very interesting. Okay. Yeah, okay. Alrighty. Oh, so stuff moves back.
Luckily for you.
Okay.
I don't really need this stuff.
That's fine. So I just gotta get back across the bridge before it resets, then. Ah, okay. Dude, I love the music in this area. Come on. Bring the bridge up. Okay. Oh, interesting. Is this the process for repeat exile for the pathic interval? But why? So it's going to be at least 50 years before we see her again. Jesus. So that's what they do. Ow, ow, okay. Sir.
I'm falling.
Fuck. Okay, so you're dead. Bring that back up. Where is she? Oh!
Grow out of the ground?
Oh, interesting. So, people who try to go in here get... Oh! So once they do smush this down, it sends them there. That area that we saw where I believe, if I remember correctly, that whole thing was once the traveler was sent there, they couldn't remember their memories. So, by doing this world quest, are we going to remember some stuff? Because if we do, that would be pretty damn cool. Okay, so this... There's... This is so weird. It's like... Huh. This is actually very interesting. Oh. Oh, fuck. I fell. Well, it's a good thing it's a world quest. Otherwise, I would be screwed. Okay, so. There we go.
Did that grow out of the ground?
I will say the mechanics in this, I very much like it. It's very cool. Okay, so go up here. Whoa, we're not even that far off from the temple. Okay, so that brings that down. Go up this way. And then we bring this down. And now that should allow us to get up to where we need to go, I think. This place is really cool. If we end up regaining some of our memories, that would be so freaking cool. I don't think it's gonna happen, but we'll see. Okay, so Asmodee's cubes.
Pyroclastic surge!
I don't need to attack this thing, but...
Let's ride! Action at the flame! Whoosh! Headbutt! Hi!
Okay. Dead. Nice. Alright, so... There's these things. Dude, look at this temple. This is so freaking cool. But I don't think we can get in it. Never mind. Oh my god. I'm gonna move that over here. Holy shit, dude. Yeah, there we go. It's safer here. I don't know why, but the suppression type guards can't get in. Organization type keepers usually don't harm people either, unless you try to steal relics, that is. Zeitlind, you've been grappling that suitcase the whole time. Your knuckles are already pale. It's safe here. Just put it down for now, okay? Well, unless you've got stolen relics in that suitcase. But that can't be right. Still, Paimon's not sure it's gotta be full of valuable items. Not really, just some things I need to say goodbye to before leaving. Huh? It's nothing. Alright. You and your sister have vastly different personalities. Yeah. What did you say? I mean, have you met my sister? Did she come here before? So the Hilda you mentioned before really is... Easy now, young Zeitlind. This place is safe. We can take our time talking about your sister. Shameless fellow. Hilda called you Grandpa. I couldn't tell you how many years ago I was born. Still, I have heard you all speak of an age long past when the gods waged war across the land. In my time, there were no gods living in our lands at all. Have you ever seen an angel? That makes you a great-great-great-great-grandpa Historia. Nay, once you get here, all are caught within stagnant spacetime. Saints and commoners, wise and foolish, young and old, there is no difference. That is to say, don't call me Grandpa. Then let's call each other whatever we want. I'll call you Grandpa Historia, and you can call me Young Hilda. She was a good lass, but for some reason she always looked a little gloomy. Indeed. Oh! Hey, stop getting sentimental. Zeitlin's suitcase has been stolen. Hey, give it back. It got away. This is going to be a difficult chase. What do? We get back your suitcase. That's what we do. Don't let this thing get you down, Zeitlind. I have a theory. Tren, come with me. Alright. Sounds good. Temple of Space Memory Core. Offer the memory... Just trying to read that. When exploring the Temple of Space, you will sometimes find mnemonic clusters formed by memory factors. You will also find scattered memory factors in treasure chests. After collecting the memory factors, you can offer them to the memory core in the Temple of Space to exchange for blessings from the intersites and memories of civilization. Ooh. Okay. Segment domain treasure compass. Ah, so this is how we get the treasure compass for this area. Okay. This way? I would guess we gotta go this way. It's gotta be this way. Defeat the keepers. Can do. Nice. Oh. There's the suitcase. There it is. Oh, thank goodness. Looks like we've only recovered a small part of Lynn's stuff, though. Then it says, as I suspected, your suitcase and everything inside of it is classified as relics of this age. The rest were likely dispersed and placed in other areas. Oh, great. So now we have to go hunting for her suitcase remains. Cool. Don't worry, Zeitlind. We'll find them together. Thank you all. Then I shall tell you about the themed areas. Okay, then. Tell us. I'm listening. Besides people like us, some landscape relics and even ecosystems were also uplifted to this place. The temple was originally meant to preserve them as segments of the human culture, though some gradually developed their own functions. Take, for example, the Luyang Academy from ancient Liyue is now become an area devoted to art and painting. It's so pretty! And then there's Venepi, a laborer who once hauled stone from the mausoleum of King Deshret under orders. He rebuilt a desert-style complex called the Desert Pavilion. So, Sumeru. Last is my personal favorite, the Mahavipolya Chamber. Besides ancient texts, it also contains new novels written by some of the uplifted. I don't know what that would be classified as. It's not leeway, it's not Sumeru. But since the purpose of the Temple of Space is preservation rather than evolution, they were also the first to face punishment. So if we go to those three places, we can find the things Zeitlind lost, right? You could also free those areas and rescue the others if it's not too much trouble, of course. You're so set on us rescuing your friends. Ho ho, Astoria, that's gonna run you extra. I would put it like that. We should go help everyone and find my things along the way. Your personal effects are of utmost importance here, Lind. You are, after all, someone who lives in the present. This place is but an anthology of the past. It has no future, whereas you still have yours. Fair enough. That makes you needs the most important. Do you understand? That makes your needs the most important. In the end, a living person may amount to nothing more than a name on a gravestone. Whoa! Damn, okay. Even so, a name carries countless memories as well as the stories and strength passed on through them, young Zeitlind. Did she just hint at the fact that she knows she's dead, but she's acting like she's still alive? Let us return and rest for now. Because if she just said that, that means maybe she knows that Istaroth is actually... I don't know. That it's a bit of a stretch. Let's return and rest for now. I suspect you still have many questions. Yeah. A Long Day in the Mountains, Chapter 1, Paradise. Okay. So we got Precious Chest.
Are these edible?
Alright, where do we want to hit first? All of them are kind of off in different areas. You know what? We're gonna go ahead and hit this one first.
Hurry up, Grassa! Charge! Heads up!
Yeah! Light of the blazing sun! No more mistakes.
Whoa, jeez!
Full throttle!
Get off the motorcycle, Mavwika. Jeez.
Something to add to my collection.
You know what? Just because of who I'm dealing with here, I'm gonna switch teams. It also kind of feels more normal-ish to use Skirk, considering the Descender thing. Okay, so we just got another memory factor times 3. Damn. Okay. Dude! This area looks so cool. World in a painting. Within the Temple of Space, you will sometimes find paintings that have pockets of space sealed inside them. By overlapping the image in the painting with a corresponding scene in the reality, Dex can restore the space trapped within the painting and manifest objects from the painting into the physical world. The closer the painting is to the actual scene, the brighter the light emitted by the frame will be. So it's like when you're lining up those things in leeway. So that makes a lot of sense. Dex can also retrieve or reproject the artwork. Okay.
Mine to wield.
A little remove. Suffer the wrath of me. Shower me with praise. Merciless.
I love using Skirk. Yeah, take that. Okay, so we can apparently do something with the painting here. Oh. Oh. It's right there. Okay. So I should, I think, be able to take one. Oh, it's the, I can't think of what they're called.
Merciless.
Lolly, eat Papa. Get him. Oh, brilliant.
Yeah, take that. Take Skirk to the face. Okay, so we just got something there. See, it's interesting because it feels as though it's... Oh, I get it. I get it. Okay. So now we go over here. Oh my god, I can't see anything. I can't see anything. I can't see anything. Shit. Oh, it's so foggy. It's so foggy. But this is very, very similar to, like, Wulong Hill in Liyue. Dude, these areas look incredible. Oh, that's like a crack in the sky. Okay. That is really cool. Dude. I can't believe it's actually finally here, this area. Oh my goodness. Oh. Huh? I hit something. Oh, abstractionist. Oh. Okay. Dude, it looks like that just goes on and on and on. And it's... the art style of it literally looks like a painting. Dude, Genshin nailed this area. Oh my goodness. Okay, so what are we looking for here? Oh. Oh. Investigate. It won't open. Tren, how about giving it a real nasty kick? Kick forcefully. How is it? I can't feel my leg. That didn't work. Investigate the room. There's also that dim star from just now, see? Examine. Whoa, what's this? Wait. Oh, interesting. Okay. Oh, that is so cool. It literally teleported us. Dude, this area is gotta be one of the most coolest areas that Genshin has ever made. Oh my goodness. Oh, we got another painting. I would guess right there. Yep. Oh. So now it's... okay. Dude, this is so cool. Okay, so we got that. Okay, we have another painting. So as we get these... Oh, you...
A burst of flavor. Suffer the wrath of Eve. May I present mine to wield.
That wasn't cool.
Off to the freezer.
Nice. Dex, you're up. Okay, so we grabbed that. I can't believe that they ambushed us. Not cool. Oh. Also, it's gotta be... Oh. Oh, I don't know what... We went too far. The painting went back to its original place. Oh. Uh-oh. No. Is it this? Ah, okay. Dowsy. Or Dowsy. Hello. Ha 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 ha. Mountains cannot crush the buried spirit. Through riven clouds, the sky at last appears. I'm free. Hilda, Dex, and my new friends, please accept my thanks. I'm her younger sister, Zeitlind. Oh, why? You two look so alike. Yes, I've been told that a lot. And who are these two? My name's Paimon, and this is Tren. It was Astoria's commission that brought us here. In that case, let us dispense with the introductions. Do you possess any degree of martial skill, preferably of the sort that might see off a Legatus of Remuria? Oh, that's Fontaine lore. That is Fontaine lore right there. Just how did you come up with that description? Ah, this goes back to how a certain border fortress rose to prominence when Remuria was destroyed. One day, after much time had passed, an old man arrived at its gates claiming to be the acting master of the Guaya clan. One day, the two sides fell to arguing. When the Remurian commander said that he was in charge of the music in the army, the acting master thought him weak. But in truth, the greater your musical mastery, the higher you rank in the Remurian military. And this commander, why, he had already undergone petrification. By the way, I don't know if you heard this, but everyone in the Remurian inner circles was transformed into Ichor, becoming semi-immortal golems. That is... Oh... Ichor is heavily connected to Withering Waves as well as HSR with the Golden Blood. Okay. So when the acting master channeled his inner energies into a single strike, he only wound up hurting his own hand. Huh. He then spoke harshly, lamenting a lack of successors to the Guaya clan's secret arts and the withering of the talent on the vine in this area. Why, he claimed he didn't even possess a vision. Of course, he wouldn't have been selected if he had won in the first place. After enduring the apathic interval, we could no longer receive visions, but anyway, back to our story. The commander shot back with choice words of his own, claiming that the Legati of Remuria were far more terrifying than he could ever be. Sure, cool story, Paimon supposes. Also, don't worry, Tren's 1000% got what it takes to defeat a Legatus. With both hands tied behind my back even. Ha 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 ha, that's great. By the way, why were you in the painting, and what are those humanoid ink blots? This is how Malanta delivers punishment, sealing people into painting and smushing them into ink blots. Just like my cage, which was encased in layers of paintings. So the ink blots we saw back there were actually people? Yes. Now, a word to the wise. The more realistic a painting is, the more thing a cage it is to ensconce your spirit. After all, its essence may be grasped at a glance. As such, expect hidden secrets lurking behind any realistic paintings you find here. And what should we do next? This is not the right place for such talk. Let's head back first. Ooh, okay. Interesting. Whoa, that's kind of cool. And we're back. Huh? We sure made it back quickly. This place truly is full of wonders. It is indeed fabulous, comparable to the finishing touch of Rex Lapis's hand, which has brought stone to life. And with the power of your heart and mind, you can really turn those lifelike paintings into reality. Anyway, what's our next plan of action? The key to restoring the entire library lies in completing that final illuminating stroke. But before we do that, we must restore this painting. Once the heavenly heart emerges, the four horizons fade to white. Four horizons? Four shades? So, like, the different four shades, maybe? Is that what we're talking about here? What a commanding name. That Inazuman preferences and paintings names for you. Theoretically, we should be able to complete the missing part of the painting in the Tower of Radiant Light. But with our path bared, it seems we can only head to the abode of resplendent talent to see if we can reach the Tower of Radiant Light from there. Wait, it was behind this door the whole time? Paimon had Tren kick this thing full force. Tren's strong enough to level mountains, but the door didn't even budge. Is your foot numb? Yeah. Probably because this door was manifested by the painting through the mind. As such, it doesn't exist as physical matter as we know it. Astoria once mentioned that he had a teacher named Aristocles who was always saying that mind prevails over matter. I guess this is what they meant. By leveling mountains, you say? That would make you just as powerful as Aztaha. Speaking of which, Yung Huangyi from the Mahavaya chamber told me that Aztaha already existed back in his area. As such, the so-called finishing touch that brought the dragon to life was nothing more than a legend, the invention of later generations. A fine story, all the same, of course. And did you realize something from that? I just told him. You've ruined a precious memory, you know that? I can relate. Never mind, just take it as a fun little anecdote. Anyway, since the door was born from painting, a painter must open it. Allow me to do that for you. There is a lot of dialogue in this. You don't seem very surprised. That's because Tren's been through even crazier stuff. Oh, yeah, like literally earth-shattering god-tier stuff. Lots of extraordinary adventures, huh? Guess I shouldn't even be surprised if you saved the world before. She and her brother were separated from an awful god. The main goal of our adventure is to find her lost sibling, so Tren can understand how you feel. I hope you find your sibling, and may you live a life of peace and happiness. Oh, Paimon's sorry. She forgot that you won't... Ah, please, don't apologize. It was my fault for bringing that up. Also, it's not what I meant. I really hope your wish comes true. Thank you, Zeitlind. Alright. You're kidding me. Open Sesame was how you open that? Let's get moving, then. Dude, the amount of dialogue is actually pretty heavy. All outside the window. Is that really just painting? When the false is taken as true, the true... I was trying to read that. God. I'm not even gonna bother reading that stuff. There's a reason some people call the profound way. Okay. Here we go. These photos. Ah, they were painted using a camera, yes? Back then, your sister told us there's something capable of creating pictures even more lifelike than the most realistic paintings. We all wondered what it would be like. It's a shame that she didn't have a camera, nor did she have a picture painted by it on hand. Now that I've seen one myself, it does look incredibly lifelike. Oh, you know what that kind of looks like? Kind of looks like Wang Xuan. How's that for feeling smug? Machines have taken realism to its natural end, but there's still room for imagination, you know? Not exactly. No matter how realistic the painting, it still carries the painter's emotions and aesthetic sense. Though some of the colors can't be found in the real world, you can really feel the painter's heart from the way said colors were used. Even the most realistic painting carries within it minor details of fiction, exaggeration, and blur. That's where the artist's aesthetics and craft come into play. Okay, it's not like Paimon doesn't get it. Paimon just wanted to compliment you so she could ask you to, you know, maybe draw something for us later. Could we take it with us? I don't think you can take it with you. Otherwise, you would make a lot more from selling my paintings. Hey, that's not what we're gonna do. Lots of more, huh? Were you a famous painter or something? Let me have a look. I can't believe I'm looking at authentic Yunlai Daoshon. And painted just last week, too. Thank you so much. Zeitlind, could Paimon have a look? Sure, these photos were taken during my sister's vacation. The passerby she asked was really bad at photography, so some photos only showed the top of her head poking out from the bottom. That is Wang Xuan. But I can't tell that she's smiling happily all the same. Sorry to let you see that. The lighting and composition of these photos are terrible. There's no sense of depth or layering at all. It's not that bad. I think these are the best photos. If your sister hadn't insisted on only showing her head, these would have been the worst of the scenic paintings. I mean, scenic photos. But thanks to her, they have become memories and proof of her presence there. I think I get what you mean. Into the suitcase. I found my stuff. Let's keep helping Daisy out, shall we? I think the painting there leads to the abode of resplendent talent. See if you can find a way to the Tower of Radiant Light from there. That said, I won't be joining you for your next journey. I'll head back to the central area to let the others know we're safe, then I'll be back in no time. Whether I succeed or not, I should have enough time to see you again on my way back. Wow, okay. Ooh. Dude. That is incredible. Oh my god, that's so cool. That transition. Now, it's called... This is called the Temple of Resplendent Light. Use Dex's ability to restore the space in the painting. Okay. Oh, we're getting close. Ah, there we go. Wait, it's tainted. Whoa, wait. It's tainted. It's gotta be right there, right? Yeah, okay. So that means that this must go here. Yep. Dude, this is so cool. Got that one, and we got...
Off, as it should.
Wait. What was that? It just showed something. Segment domain control module, 0 particle. Okay. Hey, you look like you're from Fontaine. Talk to the Fontanian. Malky! He is here. Hello, my name is Etcher. I'm a painter. Oh, so you're the Malky that Astoria was talking about. The one who did all those amazing paintings? Wait, Paimon just remembered. Have we met before? No. And Etcher was my birth name, so... Oh, really? Do you have any brothers who suddenly disappeared? I'm afraid not. Oh, wait, what? Anyway, please come with me. I'll take you somewhere safe. Yeah. I need water. Give me 1 second. My throat is like drying up talking this much. But we're not looking for a safe place. We're here to solve the problem. If that's the case, you should also come with me. I'll take you where you need to go. Okay. Weird guy. Whatever. Let's follow him and see what he's up to. Sounds good. 1 second. It is not a good idea to talk that much without actually taking a sip of water. Malky, wait, hold on. Oh. Something feels off. A painting so well done, it's like you're right there. So how does this feel for you? Whoa! Dude, this is even... It's a... Yeah. In the world within the painting, the spreading ink is a terrifying tide that can consume everything. Lingering within it will cause you to take continuous damage. With Dex's help, Season unfold the paintings to construct paths that didn't exist before and escape the spraying ink. Go, 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 go. Ah, shit. Don't you hit me. Run! Run, traveler, run! Come on. Go! Oh, shit. How do we get out of this? Ow! Oh, fuck. Run! Well, we made it. That could have been bad. Oh my god, it's like a shadow lantern. That's so cool. So I'm gonna guess by activating this, we now... Oh, couldn't figure out how to go around it. Okay. So it must be one of those things where we activate this. I think. Oh, sorry to keep you waiting. Looks like things went smoothly for you guys, too. Well, kinda. Dowsy, can you believe it? We ran into a fake Esther. You filled Dowsy in about what just happened. That must be Malenta working from behind the curtain. To him, names are nothing but a string of numbers slapped onto us when we arrive here. How would we know about Malky was a nickname that Esther's grandfather and father gave in his childhood? But as it turns out, everyone here gets along so well that you all call him that now. Just because we are somewhat unsettled by his paintings doesn't mean we dislike him. It's just that messing with space is a grave issue around here. That only makes Paimon want to see his work even more. You'll get the chance to see it, I'm sure. Now that we've got the whole set of paintings, one stroke is all we need to connect them. Allow my clumsy hand to provide that finishing touch. After all, I did coach Kanao on his leeway landscape paintings. He won't mind me adding a little something. Through his painting, you should be able to reach the pavilion paintings at the center. Once you're inside, try reaching out and plucking the heavenly heart. It just occurred to me, adding feet to a dragon and dotting the eyes of a dragon are both sayings concerning dragons, but their meanings are worlds apart. They sure are. Alrighty. Time to enter another painting. Oh, that's even cooler. That's so cool. The fact that we didn't actually have to even touch anything, just walking into it. That's so cool. Wooey. And... Wooey.
Your hard work is paying off, as it should.
Oh. Oh. So this is the heavenly heart. Whoa. Are you kidding me? Oh, first time in a live, kind of so nervous. It's all good. Kanao, Yoshitoshi, Bosch, you've all come back to life. Ah, yes, I never want to paint another screen again. Good to have you back, Tren, Paimon, and your young friend Zeitlind. I owe you all a great deal. You really look like Hilda. There it is again, that thing. She's my older sister. I know. This old man's still got an eye for people. Speaking of which, Zeitlind, come here for a moment. Oh, let's go! Let's go! Treasure!
Buried in time.
Hell yeah! You never will see me turn down treasure. Never. These melons. Are they ripe? Huh? Oh, yeah. Paimon means, are you sure they're ready to eat? That doesn't matter. Zeitlind, the two of us used to teach your sister how to draw. Ooh, pretty. That's her signature. And since it's her stuff, you should be the one to keep them and take them away from this place. Don't tell me you're going to put them in the suitcase. It's probably not the greatest idea for watermelons. How should I put it? Some people can paint on par with masters in their teenage years, and so they spent the rest of their lives searching for paintings imbued with childlike innocence. I can neither discern a masterful temper nor childlike innocence from Hilda's painting. Instead, it is tinged with sadness. Isn't the sadness conveyed by painting the fruit impressive enough? Yeah, I guess. Really? Are you telling me this painting is devoid of childlike charm and doesn't look like a master's work? Talent and diligent practice are prerequisites for cultivating the spirit of a master. So, why don't you forget what we taught and do another painting? You guys are hilarious. I'm not doing another painting. I've experienced it once already, and I find it quite interesting. But just as canvas, once colored, cannot return to pristine white, how could I possibly forget what I've learned? Let the mediocre piece be as it is. Okay. Is that so? So it's just a mediocre piece. And yet, she still signed her name on it. Yes, when we artists take commissions, we always use secret signatures to sign our work. So she named the painting Long Live Life, and then she left. What do you think? Are you going to take her painting with you? No, let it stay where it belongs. Such paintings may become lost and destroyed in less than 100 years if brought outside. Better let repose in eternal peace here with you. I see. Okay. Alrighty. Ooh, I want to check something here. Alright. So they want me to go back this way. This place looks beautiful now. Like, so pretty. Oh. Looks like everything's going smoothly. Astoria, what are you doing here? Dowsy told me that you have arrived at Luoyang Academy, so I came along with him. How's the search going? Have you found what you're looking for this time, Zeitlind? I have. Could you tell me what it was that landed in Luoyang Academy this time? This is the place of painters, after all. And to tell the truth, I haven't a foggiest what it might be. Photos from my sister's camera. A camera. I heard people talking about such devices before. You're falling behind. The painters have all heard about cameras from Zeitlind's sister. I don't usually like smoke. I really just speak in your fans on this. I appreciate it. The thing I discussed most with Hilda was philosophy. Okay, interesting. Philosophy. It's hard to imagine my sister talking about this with someone as knowledgeable as you. Oh, you flatter me. We weren't getting into any deep or complex debates. We were just chatting about how to look at everyday things around us. For example, the most fundamental question of philosophy is whether one should or shouldn't end till tomorrow. Okay. Even Paimon was like, huh? That is a dark topic. Even she's looking down. She's like, I'm sorry, what? Let me explain. In a sense, our inquiry into the world is a search for the very meaning of our existence within it. Whether we are the children seated upon the gods' knees or merely echoes in the wind of inconstant time. All of that is too far removed. How can an ordinary person weigh themselves against the universe? For most, the world is no more than their own life. If we one day discover that everything is destined to return to nothingness in the far future, will our lives now still hold meaning? Or should our lives be a shoreless sea of suffering to begin with? Then the world may be in truth, be but a collection of agonies. In either case, there is no difference between living and not. In the latter, death might even be called a release. What the fuck? Oh my god. That is some dark shit. Paimon doesn't think that's right. Not that she knows how to argue against you, though. And what was my sister's response? Never mind that. I was the one arguing that even if life is inherently meaningless, we should still choose to live it. Ah, seems you haven't heard. I saw my sister's tombstone back at the sanatorium. Thanks for trying to save her in the end. What's written on her epitaph? One lifetime doesn't count. Is that what it says? I see. Zeitlind, I can hardly believe it myself, and I wish I could say something to take your pain away. Give me some time, though. You don't have to say anything. I thought I'd cry the moment I saw our tombstone, but as it turned out, I was unusually calm. It would have been better if I had cried. That's not what I meant. Anyway, you'll understand later. Damn, okay. Alrighty then. Let's go. Hello, Hilda and our new friends. Oh, Dex is here too. I'm Zeitlind, her sister. Oh, I see. You two look so alike. I am Okikuni. As later generations would account it, I should be from the era when yokai roamed the lands, before Narukami unified the Thundering Archipelago. Oh, so this is in Azuma. Okay. I am Calcirius. I am from the Remirian era. And I am Huang Yi. I come from the era when Shenghui Fort stood at the foot of Mount Tianxing and Guili Assembly had not yet been founded. Oh, just a heads up, besides the newcomers from the Borderlands, all Remirians are made of rock. Don't freak out when you see them. For the last time, it's ichorification. I'll show you made of rock, you. Oh. Whoa, we got one person seamlessly switching between 3 different personas here. That's because we're all stuck inside these pages. That rotation hurt me. Oh, yeah. Well, I was more just trying to kill stuff. Quiet, you. If you hadn't gone and rewritten Erenia's... Oh! Would we even be in this mess? As I see it, this is clearly on Okikuni. This place is called Mahavipolya Chamber. You can call it Mahavipolya Hall or Mahavipolya Archives, whichever you prefer. Jeez, bread and worth pulling in 2026. Absolutely. As you can see, we have Condemned to Exile pressed between these pages. Hey, can you get Dex to restore me first? We can talk after. Yeah, sure, I can do that. Restoration Core. Within the Temple of Space, you can occasionally find restoration cores that store spatial manipulation data. By reverse engineering these cores, Dex can unfold and restore space that was previously folded. Okay.
And where are we going?
Alright, so we need to use Dex up there. Ah, okay. Oh. Okay. Whoa, the paper people have become solid people. I can only say, you're from Remeria, Calcirius. This feels so good. You just look like a normal Inazuma citizen. When was the last time I had a good stretch? So, how did you guys get turned into paper in the first place? Okikuni got so fired up reading the Leeway novels written by the later generations that he wanted to dive in and join the adventure. He wanted to see if he had the strength of entry-level Centurion, so he got turned into paper person. Cut it out. Be serious. We've been swapping fun stories ever since we were selected to come here. Guess our earthly instincts never really left us, though, because we fell back into the habit of writing novels. Jeez. So it really is, part of that is because of the fact that it's very lore heavy. Through the relentless torment and tampering with the apathic interval sought to erode our will and desire, it somehow aligned with the ancient art of severing the 3 deadly selves. 3 deadly selves. That is interesting. So that is connected to Zabai. which I can't remember what the hell she called their different selves. But even if that tiny creative spark fades, a single good idea will suffice to bring it back to life. Indeed, the apathic interval has stripped away the fate in Phobos, but I still get the urge to write every once in a while. And then, of course, we got punished by the guards. It's not hard to see why anyone who lays eyes on what Okikuni wrote can't help but exclaim, "What's this weird stuff you're writing?" But you know what? It's got a kick to it. Mind you, it helps that the original work by those who came after in Liyue was excellent to begin with. So we are dealing with a Remurian citizen, a Inazuma citizen, and a Liyue citizen. But you look more like you're from Chenyu Vale. Don't rub it in. They'll start thinking that you're being serious. Melanta classified our work as a pollutant. He claimed that Barry blurred the line between fact and fiction, sullying what should be a pure and proper cultural landscape. This dude is just going around fucking grabbing anyone he doesn't think should be living on the mortal plane. Admittedly, our stories were shelved right alongside actual historical works and academic papers. His principles are one thing, the stuff you write is another. By the way, Zeitlind, which of the 5 Yaksha generals do you like the most? I doubt she probably knows who you're talking about. Your sister read these stories with you when you were younger, right? She said... I'm gonna guess the V or Vitrus was her favorite. I don't know who that is. I know Xiao is one. I know during the whole Yaksha lore, they said who each one is, but I cannot remember. That was like... God. Perilous Trail, if I remember correctly. And that was like way back when the Chasm stuff ended. We had already been pressed in a paper slip by the time she arrived, but she thought nothing of it and chatted with us for a bit. I like Aladdis. Aladdis, yeah, okay, I do remember that name. He seems really strong and resilient. Neither my sister nor I could ever be as tough as he is. Is Aladdis Xiao's name? No. No, that's not right. Just a side note, how do we restore this place and rescue the others? What? That's hardly a side note. It's a serious business. You could have fooled Paimon there with how much you're talking. The thing that Dex just touched is the key. Whenever space is manipulated, it leaves a residual trail of its own reversal. As for what it's called, we haven't given it a name yet. We'll have to come up with one, though, since it's going to be a pain to talk about. I think we should call it the Archeology. We got another Sino on our hands. We're digging through deep mysteries to unlock them, so archaeology, but with a key. No, I'm all for hope key, dope key. It's more... What is it with the puns? The puns are so bad. At the end of the day, hope is what remains within. Ugh, this is such a hassle. The two of us are doing all the heavy lifting. And you, of course, Dex. The 3 of us are doing all the heavy lifting, so we should get to name it. We'll call it the Restoration Corps. No objections allowed. I don't really mind. Once this place is completely liberated, we probably won't ever have to see it again. I'd say it'd be best if nothing like it ever exists again. Fair enough. Well, you have our thanks for taking care of this. Since the 3 of us combined barely have the strength of an entry-level rookie soldier, we'll sit this one out. You clearly overestimated yourself as Remurian, just as you've overestimated the average strength of an average Remurian soldier. The library entrance is right over there. With Dex's power, you should be able to find the hidden door in no time. Kind of looks similar to Natlan with, like, the volcano, but... You can return to the main hall in the center now. You'll all be safe there. That's where Storia and Josephus are waiting. You guys get yourselves out of harm's way as planned. I will act as their guide for this leg of the journey. Be careful, you haven't finished your novel yet. We'll let everyone know you're safe and then we'll come straight back. Please don't get turned into paper again. Alrighty. Guys, I think there's probably a very high likelihood that after I'm done with this, I'm just gonna call stream there. Partially because of the fact that my throat is hurting, and if I have to do the Soar to the Beat thing as well, I'm not gonna be able to stream tomorrow. Nice. When in doubt, always rely on Finon. Or not, Blins. God, Finon is, HSR. I knew I was going to do that. Because I was talking about HSR earlier. I knew I was going to do that. It's got to be here, right? Yeah. Bam! That's open. Enter!
Perhaps these treasures might be of utility to you.
Nice! Okay, so what are we going to encounter in here is the question. No floors falling, please. Ooh, okay, what's this? Ah, okay. That's kind of cool. Okay. Oh. 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 Wait. Oh. So, yeah, Inazuma. Okay, cool. It's a Sealy. Come with me, Mr. Sealy. Oh, okay.
Not to be sniffed at.
Oh, we can enter through. Okay. I didn't know if we could or not. Oh, Baba. Whoa. That's cool. That's really cool.
Not to be sniffed at.
There is one thing I am noticing, though.
All right.
I
Let's
mean,
head off.
I will follow where you lead.
Oh, fuck. Columbina's dead. Shit.
Allow me.
Heal. Nice. Okay.
Wayne.
The wind knows me. Fallen leaves. Adorn.
Close your eyes. Be silent.
You're dead.
Close your eyes.
And you're dead. Well, that kind of worked in my favor.
Perhaps these treasures might be of utility to you. on
Okay,
your journey.
so...
Please, I insist.
Oh, okay. Are we gonna go on a magic carpet ride? Well, kinda. Oh. Ah! I thought that was completely off. It turns out I was not. I don't see anything. Dude, this place is huge. This is, like, actually gigantic. Okay, so there's nothing there. But I must have to do something here. Okay, so it's not that. It's not that. Ah. Oh. And now we're more into like a fontaine sort of area. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. So far, the puzzles have been pretty easy to get. I must just have to walk through it, right? Maybe? No? Alright, we got our... We can't get through there.
People ought not be so frightened of ghosts. They are merely talking shadows.
That's what I'm trying to...
Past affairs.
Oh, folding in half. Gotcha. I understand now. Ah, so we got one of these. So that must mean that we need to... Ah. So now we pick this up. I remember how to do this stuff. Whoa!
Observe.
Into the wind.
Ow! How dare you?
Hold the line. Billowing surge.
One with nature. Clouds high. The birds call. The wind knows me.
Jesus, how many more of you are gonna spawn in?
The dark.
New moons converge. Surge.
Nice. Okay. So we got through that. It's a trap. Zeitlind, are you okay? That was a nasty fall. Trying to have my back. I was a little scared, but I'm fine. I'm sorry I keep dragging you down. No, you don't. Well, I know I'm dead weight. No one so much as gave a hoot about little old me. What do you mean? Didn't Paimon grab onto you and Tren just now? You weren't pulling us upwards. You were using me as a buffer. Uncle Huang Yi, Paimon can fly. She wouldn't even have fallen if she wasn't trying to help you and Tren. Oh yeah? Alright. It's all my fault for being so heavy, I guess. Zeitlind smiled. We made a great team, Uncle Huang Yi. Don't wind yourself up too tight, Zeitlind. Well, we still got through it, so... But at the same time, I was not expecting to have to do a fight. Dude, this place is so, like, just all over the place. Up the stairs we go with the goddess that is Columbina. Okay. Oh. No. Okay. Ah! Back through this way. Okay. Now we grab this. Now we hit this. Wabam! It's so cool how it just opens up into a room. There... These are letters we wrote to each other, my sister and I. They must be really personal. Let's not look into them. Let's not look through them, Tren. It's no big deal, really. Just family stuff. She was bored at the sanatorium and wrote them to pass the time. She wrote about how the air was fresh, how there were old people everywhere, how comfortable it was in the mountains, but also how dull it was. She said she often went to the sanatorium graveyard to read the epitaphs. She wanted to learn the stories of those who never returned home, those who found their final rest upon the mountain instead. She wrote that the sanatorium itself was about to be demolished, that she had to emerge from the shadows of the past. And then one day she wrote to me and said she was going somewhere far away and I shouldn't worry. Ah. No, wait, your sister was really upbeat and talkative when she came here. Then I came to the temple beneath Windrest Peak and saw her gravestone perched on a lonely mountain in a strange and distant land. Oh no, Paimon made you talk about the sad stuff again, and she doesn't know how to comfort you. Get out of here. You don't have to comfort me. The latter of half of life is nothing but a series of farewells. It's like writing in the sand, here one moment, scarred by the next. Fair. Apologies, I really didn't know. I never could have guessed that something like this would happen. When she arrived, the selection process for elevation was already a mess. Everyone was in low spirits. Time, which was already a standstill, lost all meaning then. It turned into true nothingness. Her arrival brought a spark of life we hadn't seen in a long time. She was truly a good person. That's right. I'm really sorry to say this, but I didn't ask for your names just now because I came with the intention of saying goodbye. I didn't plan on meeting anyone new because I didn't want to say even more goodbyes. We don't really mind. What matters is that we know each other now, right? Farewells are the seeds of reunions. Going on adventures with lively people, it's not so bad. I never imagined I'd have a chance like this after growing up. That's exactly how your sister mans feel too. And now that we found what Zeitlind lost, we just have to fix the restoration core, right? Yep. That's the last thing we gotta do in this area.
Did they run from home too?
Alrighty. The restoration core is this way. Up we go. Dude, these areas are so cool. Hilly churls. That's your guards for this area? Shit, I can take you out with just Columbina.
I no longer need offerings.
I love using Columbina. When she gets another rerun, I am absolutely getting her weapon. I don't see anything up here. Oh, this looks more like Sumeru now. Interesting. Oh. Ooh, this looks interesting. Where's the last restoration core? I believe it's hidden in this book. This book is called Tale of the Loch Knight Arvini. Calcerius translation of Erinez. Oh! It's more of a rewrite than a translation, though. Astoria spoke very highly of it after his read. He said it captured the precise moment when realism collapsed into nominalism. Paimon has no idea what that means. Yeah, Paimon, I'm at a loss as well. I'd love to read it. Okay, anyway, do you have any idea how we can retrieve the restoration core? As I said before, we can use the power of this library to manifest scenes. The restoration core should be hidden in the book. You'll need to enter the book and go on an adventure, Tren. It's time for you to experience what it's like to be a paper person, eh? But I'm a hero in 3 dimensions. If anything happens, Paimon and Dex will come to save you. I need the greatest guide in Teyvat. You're unbelievable. Fine, Paimon will go with you. Uncle Huan Yi, this is super important, so don't mess it up, okay? Actually, the restoration success might rest entirely with Miss Zeitlind. What? Malanta has reviewed and tampered with this text. It's filled with a great deal of unwarranted malice. I'm too familiar with both irony and the original Iranias. My heart lacks the power to alter the scenes in time. Put another way, my perception of the story is irrevocably locked on its tragedy, but it must be rewritten to have a happy ending. So what do we do? We'll need Zeitlind to neutralize every crisis that emerges in text and steer the plot toward a happy ending. Are you really going to put their safety in my hands? And you even want me to imagine good things happening out of the blue? I can't do it. I can't do anything right. Oh, poor Zeitlind. We believe in you. We aren't just living, we're adventuring. Fortune favors the bold, you know. Heaven helps those who help find themselves. All right, I'll try. Come on, Zeitlind, you got it. Enter the book. Oh, I thought I was going to do like a whoosh sort of situation. Ah, ha ha ha. Oh. Oh. Ah, I gotcha. Oh, okay, so she's doing the... Okay. Nope. That's not gonna work. Oh. Hmm. Okay. Hmm. No, because now I can't get across that. Hmm. Oh, I can move. Oh, I didn't know that I could do that. I didn't know that I could move. I thought it was one of those things where just at... Oh. Oh, wait. Oh. Okay. So do that. That. Ah, there we go. Okay. Ooh. Nope. Oh, shoot. I can't. Okay, so do that. That. Ooh. Ah, ha ha ha. Okay. Ah, shit. Fuck. Okay. Aha! There we go. I had to wait till that one was down in order to get through it. Hey, get on the boat. Oh, okay. Oh, this must be corrupted. Ah, shit. I gotta wait till I go past, right? And then open back up. There we go. This isn't too bad. Yeah, this is not too bad. Let's go. We did it. Phew, that was a unique experience. How are you feeling? It's nice to be three-dimensional. Thanks, Zeitlind. No need to thank me. The stakes were much higher for you. True. Very true. Okay, so now what? Back down here? Must be. Yeah. Whoa, whoa.
The night sky dips.
Oh. Whoa, okay. So that's that area. Amazing. Melanta's control over this area will finally be broken. One more thing, Zeitlind. What's the matter? I misspoke a moment ago. I'd like to correct myself. Living is a grand adventure and life is a long journey. I've held on for this long. Where are the good things I was supposed to find? You met Tren, Paimon, and me, and then you came here. It might be a complete mess at the moment, but to be chosen to come here and attain eternity is a 1 in a million chance. You said you wanted to stay here a while ago, right? What do you think? Would you like to stay? This is a good place. Everyone lives in harmony. You are all wise and pure of heart. But we can talk about that later. Let's head back first. I wonder how Okikuni and Calcirius are doing. You did it! You guys are amazing! Yes, we are. In terms of your strength, you are, at the very least, an entry-level Legion commander. You say that, but even amongst entry-level Legion commanders, you've got Golem constructs, Arbiters, Aspirant Arbiters, and Arbiter Golem hybrids. You can't even put them on the same tier. You keep your mouth shut. The last Restoration Corps has been hidden in your stupid novel this whole time. All I can think about right now is landing a fist right in your face. Damn. Calm down, dude. I am horrified. Your hand is the only thing that'll hurt. That's exactly why I haven't used my Goya arts to hit you yet. Damn, okay. So I gotta move those books. But I honestly think I might just be able to climb. I believe this is the area where people are talking about. Yes, 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 yes. If anybody can translate that for me, that would be amazing. Because I believe this is connected to something. Because somebody had said where this is connected, this big book has something to do with like sun and moon. So if anybody in the comments could translate that, that would be awesome. Because think... Does it... Wait, does it want us to go this way? No. No. Wants us to go out of the library. I'm gonna guess the... To leave it, we have to go this way, right? In this area, the cool thing that I like about this area is not an event-exclusive area. It's now here for good. Around this way and out this way. Astoria! Astoria, you're here too. That's right. Calcerius said that you stepped in at the Mahav Bipolar chamber. I suspect everything will fall into place from here on out. Heh, that's too honest. That's too honesty from you, Buster. Paimon's blushing already. Zeitlind, have you found what you lost this time? I have. Speaking of which, I'm here for my own reasons, too. That's true. Since you came up here, you've done nothing but run around on my account. I don't understand what the Watcher of Nothingness was saying, but I can tell that there's something in this place that matters to you. Oh, you mean like our memories? Like getting our memories back? Tren's been a massive help. To hold up my end of the bargain, do tell me, what is it you need? You tell Astoria and Zeitlind about your experiences and what Nihilita had said. You ask if there are any traces of your brother here. The story you speak of, it's simply incredible. If this were back in my academy days, I would have mulled over it for at least half a day before giving you an answer, just to prove I was taking you seriously. It's true that I've been here longer than anyone else, and I've witnessed all that has transpired. Unfortunately, the highest point of the temple, the Atrium of Suchness, is where gods and watchers dwell. It is said that certain hidden truths are kept within its walls, but hardly anyone is brave enough to set foot up there. Are you saying it's so high that even the most fearless would get scared? Only those who choose to abandon all their memories are permitted to enter that hall. Well, hey, we had our memory taken from us, so technically we should be all clear here. To seek an audience with the master of the temple is to seek answers and closure. It follows then all memories that one gathers here shall be wiped away. One must construct the path to the heavens with their own memories and wisdom. Only then can they encounter the sacred beyond. Okay. But memories aren't even solid. How are you supposed to build a path to the heavens with them? Such is the nature of this place. The divine power of the gods can weave emptiness and reality into one another. Here, mere vacuum is not perceived as nothingness in the eyes of that being. It is a state that can be filled in the space of a single thought. Only in nothingness where even meaning does not exist. Only that is a place beyond the reach of the gods. And I suspect that the path to the heavens should be similar to the half-real, half-illusory scenes that you saw in the library. I'm just a coward at heart, after all. I never dared to make the climb. I simply don't have the courage to cast aside my responsibilities. I am the one who lived to witness what came before, and who continues to learn of what follows from those who come after. I am but a vessel for my precious memories. Even if there is no hope of their ever returning to the surface, every lost civilization will live on in my memory. Are gods really that horrid? To design such a cruel choice for someone to make. Some gods are good, others are bad. Take the one who kidnapped Tren's brother, for instance. Totally bad. Perhaps it's the opposite. The god who designed the path to the heavens was not the mistress of the temple. You see, if you intend to leave this place, you simply cannot take its history, secrets, or knowledge with you. The way I see it, the description of using your memories to construct the path to the heavens is too emotionally charged. Your memories are supposed to be wiped the moment you return to the mortal realm, but before that happens, people here have the right to look back upon all they have ever been, all they have ever owed, and the path that results from both. Hold on, let's see if Paimon got all that. It looks like we made a rule that says you can read a book, but you have to chuck it into a fire the second you're done. Yeah, basically. But just it all burns to a crisp. You find out the book has an epilogue and afterward where you get to look back at all the best parts. And then, in the end, nothing's left of the story. Only the feelings and impressions stay with you. Spot on. A perfect read. You've got a real knack for analogies. Reminds me of one of my students, in fact. He went to Delphi Pytho. I have no idea what it's called now or if he survived the war. His name is Abrax. And while I've asked many people, no one has ever found his name in historical records. I went off on a tangent. Anyway. Yeah, you said all that, but how do we get up there? Tren's memories are too important to forget. And as for Paimon, well, she hasn't clashed so hard with Tren as to need a total reset. You don't have to worry. Once we've rescued everyone, I'll help you with this. Actually, I figured out how the path to the heavens works. The seat of the god has been left empty, so the rules have begun to falter. As such, a section of the corridor nothingness previous path to the heavens was preserved. Melanta's fury destroyed half of it, but the remaining half, the stairway to heaven, is still vaguely visible. This means that the stairway can be used by others. We just have to make it whole again. Wait, do you mean... Don't get the wrong idea. As I said before, I am a coward burdened with too much memory, yet too scared to even die. Astoria. Damn. So he's gonna sacrifice his memories so that we can get up there. This is very, very interesting. Okay, so splash.
Into the wind.
Hit.
Clouds high. The bird
Close your eyes to dust.
And you're dead.
Perhaps
Okay, so
these treasures might be of
this
utility to you on your journey. Please,
must
I insist.
be what we need to get into. Oh. Oh my god, it's like a almost copy of the Sumeru Desert. This looks so cool. So we're gonna probably get some King Destret lore here, I'm gonna guess. These are gonna be probably a nightmare to hunt, so I'm gonna get them when I see them. Building towers on stands. Okay. Trace the voice. Oh. You must be who I think we need to talk to. He's going crazy. You people, I've not seen you around before. Are there really still newcomers showing up now? But since Dex is with you, I suppose you're back up. My name is Vinipi, and I come from an era where King Destret's divine form still walked among us. Paimon's the name, and this is Tren, and our team's got one other member, Zeitlind. We're probably what you consider people from the most recent era. Zeitlind, would you happen to have an older sister by any chance? Do you know my sister too? Of course, here, everyone is friends with everyone. It matters little what station they occupy in their former life. In my day, I was just a nobody, just one of the many working on King Destret's mausoleum. I was traveling in the desert one day when suddenly plucked from the sands and thrown into a pathic interval where I was for, I want to say, less than 100 years. Then once I left and came here, I found the place full of ancients, some from times preceding even King Deshret himself. But we all got along just the same. Later on, the Sisters of the Deity here told me they haven't plucked any desert buildings and asked that I reconstruct them from memory. It was only with everyone's help that we managed to build this place at all, but now look at these ruins. You know, speaking of which, Paimon has a question. Those sand statues out there, are those artworks from your era, you know, from back in King Deshret's day? Perhaps they were created to serve as a reminder of the impermanence of the physical body and life itself. Ooh, you are truly different from your sister. You must really enjoy reading like the others. Those are people, all of them. They are punished by being turned into sand. Oh. Whoa, that's crazy. Don't worry, they're all still alive. Death does not exist here. They'll be restored once the problem here is resolved. Oh, wait, didn't you say that whoever saved you would get that coin King Deshret gave you as a reward? Paimon bets it's worth a lot more. Haha, I'm not handing it over. It's my lucky charm. Besides, it's the only thing I have left to remind me of my old life. Since it's so important to you, alright, guess we'll be super nice and not press you for payment. We've been chatting for too long. Looks like it's here. We don't have time to stand around talking. Are you at least at the level of novice Remirian Centurion? There we go again. Paimon doesn't even know what kind of standard this is supposed to be. Oh. Okay, I guess. Oh. Ah, that's kind of a cool power. Oof, that was quite something. You're easily at the level of high-ranking Centurion. Didn't you have your own hierarchy back in King Deshret's day? Well, the scholars from Mahavipola archives have read enough books that their combat assessments actually hold some weight. Ah, it's nice to be so well read. For instance, on average, the knights serving under Irenaeus could take on 3 standard Remirian Centurions at once, though they're half a rank below Irenaeus. Medjay, who served the Crocodile King, wasn't considered exactly elite fighter, but was highly adept at dealing with monsters. So in terms of rough power level... All right, let's go save your friends first. But I want to know more. We can talk about that later. Paimon's just like, shut up. Like, she is so over people talking. All right. Let's go ahead and go save his friends.
Not to be sniffed at.
Okay. Oh, it's an elevator. Okay. Alrighty. That's kind of cool. Looks like we may still have survivors in there. Yeah. That's Vitruvius. What the fuck do I do with this? I don't know what to do with that. Can I... Fear turn backwards?
Be silent. Close your...
The wind knows me.
Surge. A new moon rises. Billowing surge.
Nice. Venepi, you're still alive. How wonderful to see you. Of course, I know that death is not possible here. What I mean is, I'm so glad you didn't turn into sand. Anyway, you know what I mean. I do. And thanks to all of you and Dex, too. I didn't do a thing. Venepi introduces you to Vitruvius and recounts what just happened. Incredible. Your strength exceeds even that of a typical chief centurion. Now, even Paimon's kind of interested to see how you actually stack up in that system. Oh, yeah? In that case, I'll take you to the others. After all, VMP only provided the pattern work and motifs from the King Deshret's times. I was the one responsible for the main layout and pathways in this area. That's right. While this may look like a building from some gilded age, it's really the result of everyone's knowledge. Oh my god, dude.
We should make the most of these supplies.
Talk about a lot of, like, talking. Is there, like, any chance of waypoint up here? Because they're showing one... Oh, it's above me. Okay. But I'm gonna guess I can't get to it right now. I have to go up. Oh, it's an elevator. No, it's not an elevator. Yes, it is an elevator. Don't come any closer. It might be a self-indulgent to worry about my own epitaph. You probably think me ridiculous, but I've actually already decided what mine will be. Please tell my love in Patripolis that. Vitruvius! He turned to the sand even before he was done speaking. I'm hopeless. I'm actually fighting the urge to chuckle out loud at this sad juncture. He's going to be so mortified once he stops being sand. That's a rather optimistic take on the situation. We have a choice to make. Do we deal with that guard first or search for survivors for as long as we can? Deal with the guard. We should probably go deal with the guard. I would think anyway. I would think that dealing with the guard would probably be the best course of action. Nice.
Let's move out.
Okay, so we can't get to certain ones. Oh, wait. We can get you, though. Nice. Look for and rescue. Anybody in here?
Let's move out.
Into the wind.
Oh, there's nothing there. Okay. Let's see here. Oh. Okay, there's a person there. Can we attack you from behind? I don't know if we can attack you from behind, actually. Ah, we can attack you from behind. Ba, 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 ba. I love doing that. Okay, so we need... So now we need to use this. Here. Yeah. Whoa, fuck. I didn't realize there was a hole there. Good thing I have that teleport. Okay, so... I must be able to just jump in. Oh. Ba, 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 ba. You're dead. Now.
Time to go.
Ba, 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 ba. Let's go. Venepi, Dex, and Rumhilda, and our new friends. Thank you all. I'm her younger sister, Zeitlind. Yes, we already know this. I see. The two of you look so much alike and oh so pretty. My name is Kashama. And I come from, what was I going to say? The era in which the Dendro Archon had yet to become a child. Oh. Venepi introduces Kashama and Vitruvius' tragic circumstances are revealed. They also speak of the epitaph he took thousands of years to come up with. That is beyond absurd. If I hadn't told you, you would never known. Now that you have, it's going to be hard for me to look Vitruvius in the eye without laughing. Alright, enough small talk. We've come all this way and it doesn't look like we've missed anything. Is there anyone else? I'm afraid not. Then how about we can stop folks from turning into sand? Any ideas? We didn't manage to learn much from exploring either. After all, and no one here at the Desert Pavilion is well versed in the mystic arts or the sciences. So it seems we're back to the only known method, defeating the Punisher of Gomarath. That you need not worry about. We have Tren, who has the strength of a Remirian Tribune. Looks like someone's been promoted again. But there's no way to find Punisher of Gomarath. It has hidden its form. That's a problem, yes. You know, it wasn't easy getting everyone out. How about we leave this place first and get back to the main hall? Astoria and Josephus are there too. They seem rather knowledgeable, so maybe they know a way. Oh, Astoria's safe too? That's really good to know. He's the most experienced of us all and is always open to learning new things. If we're talking about anecdotes, history, and culture, he's probably the most knowledgeable person in this world. Okay. Then let's go now. The earlier we get back, the earlier we can figure this out and save Vitruvius and the rest. Nice.
A fateful offering.
Wait. I thought we were searching for... I thought the whole point of coming to the Desert Pavilion was searching for... Oh! I didn't think it was going to be that easy. I didn't think it was going to be that easy. I was like, oh, they're not going to let us leave just yet. Damn, okay. So we got sucked down into a area. Great, that's fun. All right. I'm gonna guess that you, my friend, are probably that person. What? Yeah, we are trapped. How the fuck do we get out of here? There. It doesn't look like a simple flip. This has to be deliberate. Okay. So something deliberately is stopping me from doing shit.
Time to go.
Oh. Oh. Ah. Ow.
One with nature. Fallen leaves. Adorn my...
Beware the creatures of the night. Observe.
That was really cool.
Close your eyes.
Well, you guys are dead. Something tells me that Dex is probably helping us here. Whoop. Go, Dex, go! Yeah, I kind of figured that was going to happen. Afar's Avian. The apparent leader of the suppression-type keeper is stronger than the average keeper. Okay. Oh, son of a bitch! Ow! Okay. Oh, son of a bitch. What the fuck do I do? Ah, okay.
Be silent. Too dark. Into the wind.
Wait, a moonlit night for all. Allow me, permanence of the deep.
The wind knows me. As one with wind and cloud.
Close your eyes. Do you fear the dark?
More of you.
Into the wind.
A new moon rises. Hold the light. Torrent, bring mute.
Be silent.
Nice. Where are you going? Get back here. Oh. There we... Oh, God. Don't you... You motherfucker! Don't you even pull that shit. Let's go! He's dead. I was not expecting a fight there, but I was like, it can't be that easy. There's no way it was going to be that easy. Whoa, okay. Oh, and this must be... I would guess that we fixed this. Where are we? Is it over? That's right, it's all over and everyone's been restored. What is it? Why are you wearing your lips like that? Are you so moved at seeing me you have to keep yourselves from crying? Oh, they're laughing because of the... Yeah. Kashama, stop. Don't laugh. You're going to give the joke away. Laugh all you want. I'm only a little embarrassed. Love is fate as it is death, and neither is a laughing matter. Fine, fine. No more laughing. Oh, where's Zeitlind, by the way? I have no idea. I was staying outside with everyone else. They were still in each other's arms a moment ago. I told little Scarpa to stop and get everyone back to the main hall. Then I left them and came over to you. Everyone should still be somewhere around here, in which case she can't have gone very far yet. Ah, she found her last piece. This is an amethyst brooch. It belonged to my older sister and was one of the things in my suitcase that I lost. Ah, got it now. Nice. That one's taken care of. It must have been placed here as an exhibit from this era. Actually, the reason I started thinking about what to write on my epitaph is because of your sister asked about it. Those words weren't exactly things I've been holding in for thousands of years. Does nobody die here? Wouldn't it be impossible for anyone to leave behind a truly magnificent epitaph then? Given my former status, I could probably be laid to rest at the priest's cemetery alongside branches of silver and white. Which would be a tremendous honor, albeit one without any space for an epitaph. In that case, it's no for me, because I've already written mine. And it says, "Thank you so much." And what about the coin of yours, the one from King Deshret's day? You're still thinking about that one? Fine, you can have it once I've finished chanting my 10,000 prayers of penitence to King Deshret. This one over here got worked up upon hearing Kashama talk about the king's fall. They actually cried, "You lie! You lie! You lied! Liar! That's impossible!" Honestly, that's better for a laugh than my epitaph. If you're gonna be so grudging with the coin, just forget it. And this is the point where I say we're only here to help Zeitlind find what she lost. We're helping you out just because you happen to be here. Thank you, Paimon. Thank you, Tren. Oh, no, no, no. You only got dragged into this because of us, so we gotta make this right for you. Such undisguised partiality. And I'm truly grateful to you two. Let's go, dude.
Not to be sniffed at.
Hey, we got the... Is that the third one? Nope, only two. Collect all 3 domain control modules to unlock the secret hall of the realms. Okay. Interesting. I might go to this one. It's a little bit easier to get down to. We're getting close to the end of this. Oh, you're here, Astoria. Ah, Astoria also. Always, always. Indeed, everyone from the Desert Pavilion is now back at the main hall, which is why I hurried over here. Zeitlind, have you found what you're looking for? Yes, I have. Thanks for asking. Splendid. By the way, do you know what the name Melanta and Nihilita mean? Paimon will go first. Nope. Yes, they mean melancholy and nothingness, don't they? Most Sagish of you, I believe you and I shall be even better friends than I was with your sister, since we have the same interests. Yes, my sister's the outdoorsy extrovert type. Still, before I could read for myself, she used to read to me all the time. Yet, what has melancholy got to do with someone like that? Of course, I speak of pathological melancholy, not the sort of the one above feels when gazing upon our suffering. Jeez, the tones in this are so dark. Did she tell you all that? Frankly, I was agape at the revelations she presented. I wouldn't have thought anyone audacious enough to build a sanatorium atop the site from which the Temple of Space has ascended. Did you know it was initially thought that melancholy was a biological ailment? The word itself actually comes from the term black bile. But subsequently, people came to believe that melancholy was an affliction of the heart. Well, it does take time to get the right answer. But today, humans have once again discovered the truth. Melancholy is indeed also pathological. Thus, both medication and companionship are vital to recovery. We already knew all that back in my day. The angels had told us so. But while the songs of the angels and the latter-day Animo Archon can cure melancholy, the hollow consolations of the ordinary folk cannot be expected to work such wonders. What are you trying to say? I shall have to whisper this, for it is a secret. Why would the great one above who rules over the sky and space name her own creations nothingness and melancholy? They say she lacks the ability to empathize with others. There is nothing she can do, yet she is utterly helpless against genuine futility and the ailments of the human heart. This is why she named her creations the two things she is least able to deal with. Ah. Paimon gets that. Naming things after enemies you've never beaten makes them sound so cool and powerful. Paimon's would be called No More Hunger and No Tren. Tch, they sound weak. I feel I can't keep up with your 1,000 years worth of wisdom. Ha 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 ha. Wisdom? Bah. I pray for the courage to give this all up and live a real life once more. Can you see what I'm saying? Feel free to come to me if you ever need anything, even if all you want is to talk about your sister. I will do that. Nice. All right. Go to the center of the Pillar Hall. Oop. Back this way. Wee. I love how this is laid out. I am curious about one thing, though. Considering this is up in the sky, if we were to, you know, jump down, would we land in Dorman Port, or would we just die? I don't know. I kind of want to test it, though. Don't you attack me. Back to where it all started. Well, not all started, but mostly. Oh, you know what? Actually, I am going to hit this. Just to kind of get the waypoints out of the way. This just makes it a little bit easier to get over where I need to go. Ooh. And here we go. Astoria, we basically freed all 3 areas. Most of the people are safe now, too. And we even found Zeitlind, everything Zeitlind lost. Oh, thank you very much. I have to say, Nihilita's got quite the eye for people now that he's opened it. All right, your turn now. You mentioned a way to go up before and the price to go with it. Bring on. Paimon's not scared of a couple of adventurers or a bit of Mora. Oh, and what about Zeitlind? Are we supposed to send her back down now that she's done here? I can explain all of that, but you should rest first. I'll go through everything in detail tomorrow. Okay, but there's no bed here or food. Such desires cease here. Think about it. You've been here all the time, but you are neither hungry nor tired. Huh? Then what's Paimon supposed to do all day while we rest? This place is full of remarkable people from every age. Speaking with them could be fun. Alright, fine, but Paimon gets to sleep whenever she wants. Tired or not, Paimon's still sleeping on Tren's head. Zeitlind, after you've rested a bit, could we talk? It's about what I mentioned earlier, the thing I need time to talk about. Speak with me a while, would you? Okay. Tren, Paimon, once you're feeling rested, come see me. Here we go. Talk to everyone. Are you feeling rested? Have you talked to everyone you need to? Yes. Very well. Zeitlind, calm down for a moment and hear me out. I have no wish to be disrespectful or speak out of blind hope. Your sister may still be alive. I saw her gravestone. Her picture was right there. But isn't it possible there's nothing buried within? True. Very true. Paimon wants that to be true, really, but isn't that kind of optimistic? In the last letter she wrote me, my sister said she had already decided to. That farewell wasn't written as a final goodbye, was it? She said she was going somewhere far away. She mentioned it to me before. She always wanted to travel the world before she got old. Hilda wasn't speaking figuratively. She really did leave the sanatorium and set off. She talked about that? She was always so bright. She got along with people easily. Then she probably never told you that we were all the other had. Let me be honest. Let me be cold for a moment. If her leaving would have caused 3 or 4 people to grieve, that weight might have outweighed her sadness. Damn, okay. But now it's only me. She knew I'd understand, that I would forgive her for it. It's not like that. You shouldn't think of it that way. You don't have to feel sorry for me. When we were kids, our parents were still around. And then the life was good. Those memories were enough to carry us forward. But growing up, the world gets hard. I've always been more introverted. Dealing with people at work really wears me out. I thought my sister being so outgoing would have made it easier. But even she always looked exhausted once she grew up. Huh. You two still have a future. Oh, then she probably never mentioned her fiancé. He was just a good person, an ordinary one. Kind, interesting. Sometimes I wish he hadn't been. But if he had been a bad man, things might have been easier. His family had a hereditary illness, some strange disease. They never lived long. He joked about it sometimes, blamed the MMO Archon for planning Mondstadt too well, so even a family like his never faded out. One day he said he was going to save the world, and then he left. Saved the world. Well, the world's still turning, so maybe somewhere out there in a place no one noticed, he really did. You know how you always say that if someone who lives forever can't love anyone and be loved back, the world will drown in sorrow? I think you're right, which means a short life isn't even allowed that much. He wanted to give his life to love, and it only hurt my sister more. Aww. So much that she was sent to the sanatorium in the mountains, this very place beneath our feet, a place steeped in curses. She never told me any of this. I'm sorry. And knowing all that, you still think she's alive? I do, because she did something here. And because of my fear, she was forced to live on. You have my respect, Astoria. You really do, but I think you've seen too much suffering across history. Pain vast enough to drown the world. For someone as ordinary as me, even a small part of that is enough to bury an entire life. You can't truly understand what my sister and I. So how do you set foot on mortal earth once more? I'm just a short-lived little someone. Eternity isn't meant for me. Mr. Astoria? This place used to be completely cut off from the world above. There was no way in or out. But after Nihilita fell, Dex seems to have gained the ability to carry people of the living world between the pillar hall and the surface. Even so, it cannot return those who were chosen to come here. It is a watcher in juvenile form, and the limitation is part of its nature. Huh? You're saying Dex is some kind of being as Nihilita? Interesting. If we want to go back down now, there's only one way. We have to give up every memory we have, everything we know, and climb to the very top. In the past, that meant meeting the mistress. Now it would be Melanta. So I can't go with you, but at least let me see you off. Damn, okay. Leave with Zeitlind. Something tells me it's not going to be this easy. Ah, I knew it. I knew it. I was like, No. Not gonna be this easy. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Hello. Oh! Ho ho! Oh ho! The very start of the game. Wait. Oh, what could this mean for lore implications? You said we watched the sunrise together. How are you still asleep? Oh! This is the part of the story that they were showing where we were like going through stuff. So like reliving our memories. Dude, this is cool. Oh. I'm gonna guess I was supposed to do something there. Maybe. No, I can't. One cannot pass through this gate. They cannot. I was reading that. I was trying to read that and it wasn't coming through clear, so I wasn't sure what it said. Okay, so this is in Azuma. In Sumeru, we believe that to enter the state of no thought. Okay. This place is neither heaven nor hell. If somebody can get a quick little glimpse of that for me, that would be great. I'm hoping in some way or another I can go back and read what that said. Amari, okay, so this is Sumeru. Remember this state of mind forever. You no longer have any connection to the world. We gotta go through this. We gotta go through this. I don't think it's gonna let us. You shall remain here forever. That is because you are unable to let go of your desires. Are you gonna actually let me pass, or? Hey, wake up. Hello? Oh, attack to take down obstacle. Oh, so this must have been where we were kept. Whoa. Apathic interval. Whoa. Here we go. Okay, so this is the final part of the world quest. We are here. I would guess we do not want to fall into that stuff. That's what I would guess anyway. Okay. So...
Close your eyes.
Clouds high.
Okay.
Surge, a moonlit night for all. Rust and reap.
Yeah, I would guess we do not want to fall into that. Ah, okay.
Observe.
Ah, shit.
Covenant of the deep.
Wrong button.
One with nature.
A new moon rises.
Be silent. Close your eyes.
Okay. Nice. Oh, we rescued him. Okay. Once more, we return to this place. Last time I came by human lifespans, it must have been many, many, many generations ago. Looks like we've all been cast into the apathic interval. So how are we supposed to get out? Usual ways through meditation, learning to master your mind and thoughts, and then letting go of every desire. In short, we must maintain a state of complete emptiness. Simply enough said, but depending on a person's nature and the strength of their desires, it can take anywhere from a few years to several centuries. For someone like you who carries the fate of the world on your shoulders, your desires probably can't be cast aside, nor should they be. Then what do we do? Let's find Zeitlind and figure it out from there. What'd you pick up? Wait, Dex was dragged in as well? In that case, there may yet be a chance to turn this around. Since Dex is also a watcher, it might be able to use the power contained within these fragments to force open a path. We're going to need to give these fragments a name. I've heard of these over-route coffins. They were set up by one of the temple mistress's sisters. Maranasati caskets, I believe is what they're called. In which case, let's call them the Fragments Death Muse Shards. Okay. This place looks terrifying. I thought if I had jumped in there, I would for sure die, but apparently not. Okay, so we have another one of these guys. Okay.
Are you quite finished?
Ow. Asshole. Okay. So I just gotta dodge you, basically. Maybe? Are you gonna do the same thing twice? Oh! Oh, hell! Ow!
Steady.
Ow! 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 It's not giving me time to fucking recover. Jesus Christ.
Billowing surge.
Ow. Oh, okay. I gotcha. I gotcha. Okay, so this is gonna be bullshit. Okay, he's down. Okay. Who is it? Who's there? Tren. One who belongs to this area. Alara. Ah, well, though I know nothing of your time, my name is Alara. I was once an aesthetic of the Age of Silence. I no longer remember how much time has passed since I came here. Even this place has broken my silent cultivation. So it is true, cultivating a mind without thought or desire leads one to reincarnate in the unthinking heaven or evil. It was nothing. No need to thank me. Well, thanks all the same. Saying you was more of a spur of the moment thing. That said, we're planning to look for a way out that isn't meditation. Are you not practiced in that art or is simply not taught in your area? The first time I left this place, it took me hundreds of years. I gave up my pursuit of truth and my longing to see my loved ones again. This time, I am not willing to give up any of those. That makes two of us. Dex has picked up another Death Muse sword. Death Muse? Ah, you mean the Maraznazati meditation technique. I know of it, and it's used in cultivating one's mental state while in facing death. Yeah, okay. Can we not fucking say that again?
Visions are vital.
Death Muse shards is so much easier to say. We gotta go this way. God, Flynn's is almost dead.
Allow me.
Give me 1 second. I'm hoping that it doesn't do that again, but just in case, I'm not losing Flynn's. Okay. Go up here. Okay, so you better not do the same thing. Oh, fuck. You do even worse.
A brash maneuver.
Yours is even worse.
Uphill battle. Rest and rebuild.
Gotcha. Ow. Oh my god. Got it. Jesus. Zeitlind. Or Zeitlind. Hey, are you alright? I'm fine. I just had a very, very long nightmare. Forget it. Pretend I didn't say that. I can't take it anymore. Why does this keep happening to me? Why is it always me? First mom and dad, and now my sister. It's okay. I'm here with you. I know. I'm not angry at you. What has Dex picked up? I call it a Death Muse shard. It may be a way to move from death unto life. Let's go. Yes, let's. Now that Zeitlind's been found, let's try to find a way out. Are you sure we can get out of here by ourselves? Melitona and Nihilita can move within this space freely, and they usually bring people with them, in which case Dex should be able to do the same. That's 3 Death Muse shards collected. Though I should say this is a temporary name, since I have no clue what Dex will be using them for either. What's next, Dex? Let's follow his directions. Let's go. I can only assume...
So this is the thrill of adventure.
I can only assume that we are headed directly forward. Right? Yep. Yep. Okay, so these are the runes. These are the runes that people are talking about. I'm not... Oh. Oh, interesting. Okay, hold on. The runes have some sort of meaning. But I'm not 100% sure what it is. Okay, well, the runes are gone. Look, something's floating. Oh, what's this bringing up? Oh. 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 That's what it's bringing up. Okay. I have a feeling this is not going to be that easy. Up the stairs I go, I guess. They're golden, which makes me think there's something here. Oh. Ah, ha, ha. Whoa, ho, ho, ho. Okay. So everything is sideways now. Whoa. Dude, they put a lot of time and effort into this quest. Wait. Oh my god, I just thought about something. What if that hand that's like at that sort of angle is actually Asmodee's? What if that's not actually like the Watcher? What if that actually is Asmodee's hand? If so, that would be crazy. It looks kind of similar to the Watcher's hand, but it's not... Oh, should I have been dodging? Fuck. Oh, you're just gonna turn. Okay. Oh, you're laying us out. Whoa. Apparently so. Whoa. Dude, that is so cool. Is it going to make us land down there, or is it going to bring us back up to where the other thing is? Oh, it's got to be through the temple. Yeah, we must be going right into the central zone here. Dude. That was cool. Ugh, where do you two just go now? Paimon nearly had a heart attack there. Paimon was calling your names the whole time. Why wasn't Paimon dragged into the apathic interval? Well, maybe because other than eating and sleeping. She doesn't really think about much at all. Makes sense. No, it really doesn't. It really doesn't if you think about it. Why wasn't Paimon dragged in there? That's suspicious. Looks like Milenta really is angry now. Sending Tren up to face him has become urgent. Let's talk somewhere else. This place isn't exactly safe anymore. Well, I know no one asked, but hello, everyone. My name is Alara. Okay. A long day in the mountains. Judgment.
Goodness, how the world has changed. Might I ask, when did the custom of placing treasure
Go
chests
to the
in
center of the
every
pillar
nook and
hall.
cranny come into fashion?
Here we go. Lind, I can't let you return to the human world like this. And yet, once again, I stayed silent out of cowardice. If you go back to the moral world this way, I know what choice you'll make. We've said all we need to say. That's all this is. What are you talking about? Paimon doesn't get it. Weren't we talking about how we can manifest the path to the heavens and then reach Milenta and teach Milenta a lesson? The one who went to face Milenta for all of us. The one who gave up every last memory was your sister Lind. Oh. Oh. What? She's like, how could you keep this from me? You bastard. Back then, the early signs of Melinta's madness had begun to surface, and many suffered for it. After all, we are not machines, and with lives that stretch on without end, that which we will forget will always find its way back. She heard Melinta's increasingly unreasonably reasonable tyranny, saw the many souls who have been cast down by his judgments. I told her to treat everything here as nothing more than an unpleasant glimpse of paradise. No need for anger, no need for sorrow. Since she, too, had been sent up here by Nihilita, Dex could always send her back. And what would it change, returning just as she was? That's exactly what she says. Well, haha, you two are really alike. I've heard that many times before. But she was bright and talkative. You're reserved, steady. That's what many people say, too. Wait, you said this before, didn't you? With the god of the Temple of Space gone, the path to the heavens won't vanish after it's been used once. So are we supposed to take the path Zeitlind's sister left for us? If that was the case, then my tactical advice would be simple. We rush in and beat the stuffing out of him. No one knows what Melinta said to Hilda, but afterwards, in a fit of rage, he severed the path to the heavens that had been formed for your sister's memories. And Hilda has already left this place. Then doesn't that mean someone has to give up all their memories again to get us up there? Hey, what about Dex? Isn't it the same species as that baddie? If Melinta can go back and forth, then maybe Dex could do it too if it tried hard enough. The space separating the atrium of suchness as its highest from the hull of emptiness is called corridor nothingness. The corridor's power comes from the temple itself. It is a rule of departure while the watchers exist to uphold that rule. Dex is the only immature watcher and lacks the authority to control it. But then what can we do? I'll offer up my memories. But I've said it before, this happened because of my cowardice. The truth, I know, the history, the knowledge, they are too heavy to bear. I hesitated, and Hilda saw right through me. Compared to you, the suffering of an ordinary human life really must seem like a negligible price. No, absolutely not. Everyone says you're a treasure to humanity. Let someone else do it. But Tren and Paimon, we still have some important things to take care of. That's not right, Paimon. Everyone is equal. Bearing great responsibility is no reason to sacrifice others. And going around asking who's willing to give up everything they've lived through, that doesn't feel right either. Let me do it. Zeitlind, you're saying the exact same thing your sister did, but this time I absolutely refuse to accept it. You've been here witnessing history across the ages, seeing every wonder that this world has to offer. After all that, doesn't even a part of you feel attached to this world? I think I finally know the answer to that question now, that most fundamental question of philosophy, which is whether one chooses to go on living tomorrow. You hesitate. Even that brief pause is enough to show the answer is already there. Tomorrow is worth living through. No, Astoria. Wise though you are, you made two mistakes. Enlighten me, please. Why did Nihilita choose my sister? And was it really just coincidence that I was brought here? Your sister said herself it was just a coincidence. The sanatorium has announced its closure, but before the relocation, she went for a walk at midnight, and that's when she encountered Nihilita. It wasn't an accident. Listen, when you save yourself, you save the world entire. But if my sister hadn't lost everything she once remembered, she would have never have chosen to go on living. Now I understand why I was always sure she was still alive. Life that begins anew is full of hope, surely. And here I recall a passage I once read in a novel by Karaswaichi. The Savior offers themselves in a world of darkness, willingly bound upon the cross. Only then is their soul redeemed, ascending to the kingdom of light. Isn't that incredible? It means that you can heal your own melancholy and save the world at the same time. So I'm not giving that chance to you. For a second, I almost thought that was Hilda's talking, but that's not really her style. Of course not. She doesn't read much. She couldn't quote the classics half as well as I do. Paimon, Trent, you're not allowed to object either. Why? I mean, okay. When I return to the world below, when my memory's gone, I'll need you to tell me who I am and where I'm meant to go. Hey, how do we suppose to respond to that? We only just met and you're talking about erasing everything and starting over like none of this ever happened. A story's so good you forget everything just to experience it again. That's the highest praise there is. You're friends of that caliber, I say. Hey, thanks for trying to lighten the mood, but Paimon's still getting all teary-eyed. So, Astoria, please take me there. Take us there. Is there anything else you need to do? Let's go. Historia's like, you guys, you arrive at the upper level. Here we go. May I try to persuade you one last time, Zeitlind? Your argument has already failed, Mr. Astoria. My sister's grave down below is empty. Aren't you worried I might just leave now and lie down in it myself? All right. The stairway to heavens manifested from your sister's memories were severed, but part of it should still remain. This time, your memories might intertwine with Hilda's, which might cause something unique to manifest. So does that mean Zeitlind might still keep half her memories? I explained this before. Offering up all one's memories has nothing to do with the passage through the corridor of nothingness. Allowing you one final glimpse back that is merely an act of mercy. Oh, wait. Then won't we end up seeing some really private stuff? Is it okay if we go... for us to go along too? I offer you the memory of a yellow rose seen at sunset years before you were born. I offer you explanations of yourself, theories about yourself, authentic and surprising news of yourself. You'll still have to answer every question about me, you know. So feel free to look. These will provide indispensable in revealing the real me. If it concerns her privacy, then we'll watch it together. Leaving her little sister wander the world alone. She had it coming. Huh. Never mind trying to talk tough. Now you sound like you're just being mean. And look at you, suddenly so chatty. Is that so? Are we building the corridor and nothingness stairway to the heavens right here? Yes. Then let's begin. Here we go. Ooh, pretty. Oh. Wait, why is there a Bakudaniki? Okay, so it's just... Oh, is this gonna go through my memories? Okay, so this must be Inazuma. Yeah, this is Inazuma. The deity who designed is currently benevolent. First, we can rule out the deity who took Tren away. Why is it not? Oh, there we go. Sumeru. Investigate the pile of books. This is my sister's handwriting. Oh, are these letters we didn't manage to collect down below earlier? No, just a few messages she left behind and a short poem she wrote. It's not farewell. She must still be alive. Can we read all this? Oh, you will. So, huh? The books are huge, by the way. Ah, here we go. Memory. Mondstadt! So this is the area that was perched atop the city I look below. The streets where I laughed and ran now feeling utterly unfamiliar. As I walk into the blue, blue heavens. The windmills raise their arms in farewell. Damn. Ooh. So this is... And I walk further and further away, something. Ah, now we're in Chenyu Vale. Some of this is a little bit hard to read. Ah, now we're in... There's summer colors submerged in water. Now we are in Fontaine. So, are we not necessarily going through our back in the water? So we're more going through Hilda's memories than we are our own. But this is all like going... I found no treasure in the sunken ships I dreamed of as a child. Only a quiet blue melancholy. Ah, now we're in... Yep, this is Fontaine. Waiting for more writing to appear. This... an old gentleman of Fontaine is in curious attire. This is beautiful. Alights from an aquabus in a hurry and vanishes into the teeming crowd. And now... in the jaded color mountains, a beast that breathes the fog. Sumeru. Far from the bustle of the port, the bells of Sumter be something. The city in the sky no one remembers by name. Oh my god! The wind. Oh, people who choose to live apart. When the rain suddenly comes, do the blue willows... Also, the Bakudanaki at Chinju Forest. It's alright, I understand. That's just how gloriously the beautiful world is. Whoa. Dude. Genshin has nailed this quest. This is incredible. Wow. Oh, it got it for me. Okay. This is incredible. My sister's poem. Oh my, it's all emotion, not a lick of literary flair. Still, it's not bad. Do you still remember who we are, Zeitlind? Hey, Astoria already said my memories will only fade quickly once we leave this place. So I know exactly who you are and who I am. What I just saw was all the worlds my sister used to read out to me when we were kids, the worlds we dreamed of together. Are there really sunken treasures beneath Fontaine's high seas? Are there really yokai in Nazuma's Chinju Forest? Do magical spirits like the Arnar really exist in this world? Have I grown up too much to ever see them again? The Arnar do exist, and they draw power from people's memories. Then I must be an Arnar too. From now on, the path to the heavens linking the Hall of Emptiness and this tower. They will exist only as two girls shared longing for a beautiful world. That too is a kind of eternity. Damn.
Goodness, how the world has changed.
All right.
Might I ask, when did the custom of
Let's go
placing
kick his ass. Child of humanity. No, you are my creator, my lord. Why would you choose him and abandon me? Hey, did it suddenly fly into a rage? Send them back.
Observe. Be silent.
The wind knows.
Surge, a moonlit night for all.
As one with wind and cloud. Into the wind.
Observe. To dust. Be silent. To dust.
Wind strike. This is
No!
ends.
Shit.
A brash maneuver.
Kazuha's dead.
Bring refuge.
That's not good.
Fear the dark. Observe.
Nice. Here we go. Oh. It teleported us somewhere. Not sure where, but it teleported us somewhere. And now we're back to find the hidden enemies and defeat them. Okay. Within certain areas in Temple of Space, you'll occasionally see these special invisible keepers. Only by finding and defeating all weaknesses they leave behind can you get out of this mess. Okay. I don't see one popping up. Ooh, hey, hey, hey.
Water jet.
It's not working. Why?
Water jet.
Hmm. Okay.
Go.
Oh, oh. Yep, got you. And there's one more. I guess you're up here. Because I see like a red light sort of going on over here. Hmm.
Water jet.
Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. Gotcha. Nice. Ah, yes. Boss fight. Let's frickin' do this. I'm hoping that your attacks aren't too bullshit, but we'll see. This is gonna be fun. Outlander, since you are no child of humanity, how should I address you? My name is Tren, and what do you mean by child of humanity? All who descend from the first ancestor shaped by the Lord of all and those born of lineage are called children of humanity. Even the artificial people of the primordial sea granted special pardon are counted among them. But you stand outside this order. Why did a god take my brother? I cannot answer because I do not comprehend it myself. I once believed it was merely punishment for transgressions, but now I fear there is a deeper meaning behind it, as it is with the heretical myth that light and darkness birthed the primordial human. Why are you suddenly answering all our questions so readily? This is a rule engraved upon my very soul. When a human child offers up everything in pursuit of an answer, I must speak in the Creator's stead and withhold nothing. In the end, that human child will forget all things, fleeting answers, eternal release. This, too, is an expression of divine mercy. Then why are you being so harsh to the people in the Hall of Emptiness? This, too, is law. With the Creator absent and Nihil fallen from grace, I must uphold the measure once set by my Lord. This place exists only to preserve. All innovation, all evolution is forbidden here. If I remember correctly, your name is Nihilita, right? I know your name, human child. Zeitlind. How did my sister speak of me to you? She said that she and I could never reach a accord, but that one day her younger sister would come and defeat me. Do you hear that? In the end, you're the ones who are dragged into this, victims in my conflict. Huh? So we really were just hired muscle chasing a bit of pay. That Nihilita, seriously. Nihilita, the traitor, the fallen one. He abandoned his charge, yet he dares to proclaim himself enlightened. We watchers were meant only to stand in silence, keeping vigil here at the pillar hall of the world. You got worked up all of a sudden. Guess you're the type to get all sulky to see someone else free while you're stuck. But my sister miscalculated in one way. I'm an introvert. I'm not good with words. I'm read a lot, sure. Maybe I even understand plenty of truths. But I avoid talking when I can. The one who will change your mind isn't me. Tren, I'll leave it to you. Beat the shit out of him. Oh, shit.
Close your eyes. Do you
Judgment. Hold the line. Covenants of the deep. Blade. A moonlit
I'm hoping that this fight is not that hard.
Stay focused.
Ow.
judgment.
Ow.
Be silent. To dust.
Not really.
Observe. Divine retribution.
surge.
Oh, shit. Oh, he regained his health. What? Oh.
Master. Be silent. Close your eyes. Retribution.
I did not think that this fight was going to be hard, but
Converge. Uphill battle, hold the line. Billowing surge.
Divine flame. Be silent.
All that
ha 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 ha. Get the fuck out of that.
Observe. Night falls.
Surge. Rust and revamp.
Jeez.
A new moon rises.
Close your eyes. Observe.
How could that bullshit enemy? Ow.
wind strike.
Ow. Wah.
Required.
Allow me. Taurus, bring refuge.
Nice.
My master.
Yeah, he's gonna do that.
Rust and revamp.
Judgment.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night.
Be silent. To dust. Divine flames. Is all that is mutable.
Oh my god.
Blade. Allow me.
Observe. Excision. Required. Be silent. Judgment.
Surge.
Close your eyes. You will fear the dark.
Nice.
Divine retribution.
Okay, so he's... Boom! How does that feel, dude? Let's go! Nihilita. I understand now. When the divine departs the throne, all creations are free. Malanta, what do you want to say? This comes from years of living alongside my own melancholy, though I suppose I'm saying it a bit late. If your melancholy feels uncontrollable, that's a psychological illness. You should seek help early, get treatment, and cooperate with the ones administering it. You're like your sister, utterly incomprehensible. Creatures like us, manifestations of the rules. Who shall we see when we fall ill? Do you feel guilty now, beating up a patient? Guess getting to know others has changed you a bit, Zeitlind. You sure have picked up some bad habits along the way. We introverts are all a little twisted on the inside. You won't be seeing me like this for much longer anyway. There you go again, saying something super saddening. Like I said, I've got a dark side. Malanta, I still have questions, and ask them now. I won't be here for much longer. Passing judgment on the painter who defiled the laws of space, severing paths of the corridor, nothingness. Those are acts of transgression. My rebellion has triggered self-destruction as per rules some. Ugh. In truth, I would rather not answer your questions, but I suspect even that small act of defiance would only hasten my disappearance. About my sibling. You've already come this far, have you not? Your will is still your own, and your feet are still unshackled. Go, find your sibling yourself. You're not like me, a being who bound their own wings only to watch them break. Why are you tormenting everyone? Tormenting them? No, I'm correcting them. I'm returning them to the form heaven intended. They ascended to heaven, yet reject its sacred stillness and cling instead to the corruption of the mortal world. So that's it. I'm jealous. Jealous of them. Jealous of the fallen Nihilita. Jealous of change. Jealous of freedom. Jealous of life. I thought that if I did everything right, then when my creator returned, she would praise me. That would have been enough. Enough to soothe me. Enough to prove them all wrong. Why would she not look back? Why did she not ask if I wished to leave beside her? If you're always this stubborn and heartless, the answer shouldn't be hard to grasp. If you've shown even a hint of rebellion, she might have taken you with her. Zeitlind, is there anything you want to ask? Me? Let me think. I want to know why people say this sanatorium is cursed. Once the Abyss brought disaster to this land, the knights stationed here fought to the last and did not retreat. When the report of the battle arrived at Dorman port, it contained only a single line. None who went to Windrest Peak returned. I see. So there never was a curse. Only warriors who fell in battle and slumbered on the peak were the Knights of the Westwind Rest. My time is almost gone. I am filled with hate for all of you, and still, I want nothing more than to cling to consciousness, to let my awareness live on unbroken. You and your sister, mortals who love everything and everyone, you still yearn for an ending, and I, who want so badly to go on living, I must face mine instead. Nihilita, my weariness runs deeper than words. Damn, okay. Oh, and now everything's returned specs. Cool. Oh! Wait. Wait. So I'm not sure if that's because he disappeared and went back, but that thing that opened up in the sky, that's Asmodee's thing. Oh my god. Okay.
We should make the most of these supplies.
But I still have questions because there wasn't really a lot of Shades lore that was said there, and we didn't really get the question of why Asmodee took our brother. So it's like in some ways we kind of got an answer, but also we didn't. Which, I don't know. I feel like... Oh, so that's where we are. We're up in the sky. How do we return? I don't think we can go back down. I think we actually have to teleport. Alrighty. We taught Nihilita a lesson, Astoria. Indeed, looking at the sky tells me as such. Did Nihilita say anything useful? Tell Astoria what just happened. Not really. The word Watcher originally referred to those who are awakened and enlightened. A Watcher who closes their eye can only be swallowed by darkness, yet awakening itself defies the Creator's will, and is thus condemned as a fall from grace. Speaking of which, Dex, we taught you, played with you, took good care of you. You were raised by all of us together. When you grow up, remember the kindness we've shown you, okay? By the way, that heretical myth about light and darkness birthing the primordial human, do you have any idea what it refers to? I'm not entirely sure what Nihilita meant either. The first thing that came to mind was the parable once condemned as heresy by the angels. It tells of a god of light who created a body in its own likeness, only for it to be stolen away by the king of darkness. Thus, within that single body, the powers of light and darkness began to contend with one another. And so the primordial human, apparently Phanes is the name, bearing both came to possess both good and evil. It's a lesser-known version of primordial human myth. That's a bit too bare bones. Not sure it'll help us much. I'm afraid I cannot recall much else about this at the moment. Aren't you going to say goodbye to me, Astoria? I owe you an apology, and your sister, too. Actually, well, I was quiet earlier. I was thinking about something. What was it? What my epitaph should say. Don't get the wrong idea, Paimon. We're not immortal, after all. Everyone needs one eventually. But I couldn't think of any before. My sister's fake tombstone already had such a good line, you see. Then, just now, it came to me. And my epitaph will read, to be continued. Oh my god. Pretty much on par with one lifetime doesn't count when you say. A person is a story in motion. It shouldn't end just because life does. So, goodbye, Astoria. Goodbye, Lind. And when you see Hilda, give her my regards. I can't promise I'll remember any of this, and I can't promise she'll remember you either. Come on, Paimon, take me down. Then we'll meet again like it's the first time. Damn, okay. Wow, you really do wind up seeing anything if you live long enough. I was just thinking earlier, you were incredible back there, especially against Nihilita, but what was it you did again? And who are you exactly? Is your memory fading away? Who am I? Your name is Zeitlind. That's right. Also, Paimon's Paimon, this here is Tren. We're good friends. Friends? Yes, we're friends who have been through hell and back together. Really? I can feel it. It must be true. And your sister's been traveling the world lately just to clear her head. Someday the two of you will meet again. She might not remember you at first either, but you share the same blood, not to mention the same face. You'll recognize each other right away, Paimon's sure of it. I have an older sister? You can ignore this gravestone. Your sister put it up herself just for fun. It's her way of saying she's been reborn. She's definitely still alive. My sister? Mm-hmm. She's kind of silly, huh? Anyway, there should be some information about you in your suitcase. Take a look. You'll probably remember things once you do. Okay, I will. And one more thing. You're an amazing person. Like, saved an entire world amazing. Who, me? Everyone is deeply grateful to you, so live proudly, okay? And if anyone ever picks on you or makes you feel bad, just write to Tren. There's nothing she can't handle for you. Is there anything you want to do right now? I don't know, but I'm starving. Like I haven't eaten in days. Huh. Paimon's hungry too. She needs food now. Hurry up and empty your backpack. Paimon wants tons of chicken mushroom skewers. So we did all of that and Zeitlind does not remember. Damn. That's it? Wow. That was good. Good job, Hoyoverse. That was a really good world quest. I do kind of wish they turned it into an Archon quest originally, but there wasn't a lot in terms of lore as much as I thought. I'm gonna guess there was some stuff hidden that I just didn't pick up on, but Zeitlind, I don't think has really any connection to... I say that, but I don't know. Maybe there's somewhere down the road we might run into Zeitlind again. But that was really, really good. And then that just brings us to the Temple of Space. Okay. Let's see. My final thoughts... Yeah, there we go. I think my final thoughts on the quest was it was really good, really well written. There was a lot of dialogue, which, like I said, I do kind of wish it was an Archon quest so I didn't have to talk as much. But really, really well done in terms of how it was written. I'm hoping that with Zeitlind, we might potentially get something coming up in the future in terms of more story with her, because I think in some ways she's connected to the Shades. I'm not 100% sure on that, but unfortunately, we did not get any more information about her brother, why Asmodee took him, but maybe within the next couple of updates, we will closer to the beginning of Snezhnaya as well as the end of Nogcry. But that is going to be about it. Hope you all enjoyed this playthrough. Make sure to leave a like if you did enjoy. Subscribe down below so you don't miss any brand new stuff. And I got a couple new videos coming your way real soon that I think you guys are going to really enjoy. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and sign off. I'm going to go edit this, and I hope you all have an amazing night because I am tired, my voice hurts, and I don't really want to talk anymore. So see you later, Nexus crew.